Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. Today, the plan is to do as many of the events as possible, as we haven't been able to do them in the last stream Tuesday evening, mainly because of lack of time. 2-hour stream in the evening isn't really enough to have a proper look at the events, but we're going to try and do as many of the events as possible today, which will give us enough for Prima Gems, which hopefully in turn will get us closer to having 10 wishes again pretty soon. I will also say there was something else I got this morning in an email to say between the 28th of September and the 1st of October, I think it was, we're actually getting 1,600 Prima Gems for free as daily rewards. So there'll be an in-game mail every day from the 28th of September until the 1st of October, I think it was, that will give you 1,600 Prima Gems. I had that email this morning, so I'm assuming we're all going to get the same thing. Quick one, I can't see chat at the minute while I'm filling the YouTube side, bear me a second, and I will catch up. So the downside to not having a capture card, I have to do this as we start. That's why I like to just chat away while we do so. But good morning, hope everyone is well, hope your week has been going well. There we go. Bro Rubber, good morning, how are you? You got your second 5-star, nice. Good morning, Earl, how are you doing today? Did you manage to get some help yesterday? Thank you for the likes, much appreciated. I just need to check the sound. As I say, so we're all going to get Prima Gems. Sounds okay, cool. Yeah, we're all getting free 1,600 Prima Gems, which is enough for 10 wishes towards the end of the month anyway. Good morning, Dennis, how are you? Thank you for the like, much appreciated. Without help, so you didn't get any help then, Dennis? Oh, sorry. Right, this is where I can't type and talk. There we go. I'm done. I can talk again now. You got 5 more days of hotel days, so what are you going to do after them 5 days, Al? We haven't even looked at the events yet, Dennis. Give me a chance. Good morning, The Experiment. I hope you're well. Ideally, I need to unlock them as well, to be fair. We got the whole stream to have a look at these events, so we're okay. We're leaving for boys Monday for a homeless shelter. I need a roof over my head. My Ford is too cramped to sleep. I can imagine the car's too cramped to sleep, to be fair. I suppose in a good way, you've got work, haven't you? So that does help. But yeah, I just feel so bad I can't do anything to help you, though, to be fair. Thank you for the like, much appreciated. Yeah, I just want to, I don't know, there's nothing I can do, but I really want to help in some way. The phase trials, then we need to do the phase trials. That event is ending soon, so let's have a look where we're at. Prima Gems, we've got nowhere near enough. Whether we'll get enough from events today, I'm not too sure. We'll have a look. That's the Battle Pass login dump. Okay, events. We've got table analytics to do, the phase trials as well to do. Grave and Innocence is still more to do there. Leyline Overflow is you get bonus rewards, so we do need to do that if we can. Ignore the test run for the time being. So we need to be looking at table analytics and phase trials to start with, as they're the ones that run out sooner rather than later. You stepped in a Geo Metro the last time. Oh really? Oh wow. Yeah, that's not good. You'd like you say, you need a roof over your head, don't you? That's the thing. Okay, table analytics. On a cliff in Samoa, the mysterious alchemist Hajanad is experimenting with a potent remelling tablets. Okay, let's activate that for the minute and see where that is. It's not too far away, actually. I'm assuming that's hers, yeah. I can't... If we go to there... Oh, we can't teleport. Oh, that's rubbish. Can't teleport to her, we've got to actually just get to her. That's annoying. Right, we need to find a way out then. Who was that? Oh, it's the continuation of the... I'm ignoring the Sabzarez festival for the minute. I want to do events, not the festival for the time being. I know, it's just annoying that we can't do more. Right, we're going to talk to the strange person on the cliff. Ah, okay, hang on. Note that leaving this area will interrupt your story progress. This may affect your current quest progress. I don't know what happens. It's because I've got to talk to that stranger, don't I? We can't do the event just yet. I think we've got to do the festival bit first. We started this last stream, and I think it's making us finish what we just did. We saw a stranger. We just got to go and do that, I think, and then hopefully we can do the events. Because the plan is to do the events this morning. We've got just over 3 hours. But for some reason we cannot do anything until we've done this bit. So we saw a stranger, we've got to go and quickly go and see them. Hopefully that's enough to get that done. Right, where do we see them? Over there. Okay, we'll have to go and do the events after this. It's making us follow this person. So we'll have to quickly look at this. Thanks for the likes, much appreciated over there, Wes. It's nice going from Ghost of Tsushima, which is quite methodical and timing based, to something quite chilled out for a stream, to be fair. Thanks for the like, much appreciated. Yeah, we've got to keep doing it. Won't let us do anything else. I wanted to do the event. But yeah, I forgot we're still stuck in this loop, aren't we? Your local resource centre won't pay rent for a month in an apartment of 3 that are available. And why are they not willing to help in that way, though? Surely. You know, it's not like you're lying. It's not like it hasn't happened. Why are they not willing to help? Thank you for the like. Much appreciated over there, was. To be fair, it's probably the same in this country. You know, if I was in desperate need, I wouldn't get help either. I'm a single male. Well, I'm not single, but if I was, although I'm disabled, so maybe that would go in my favour. But in general, they don't help you, and I don't understand why.
Look, isn't that Dunyarzad?
What?
What's happening here? Why are there 2 Dunyarzads? You already know that this isn't your first Sub-Zero's festival, don't you? I'm sure you already know how to use this. A knowledge capsule? Where did you get it? What's inside? You should use it too, Paimon. You know Paimon?
Yeah, I can imagine it's quite a frustrating experience, El. For the same price for 12 days stay in a motel, I could have a month and an actual rental pump for 80 days. Yeah, that makes no sense at all, does it? They'd rather pay for the 12-day stay than a month. This is stupid.
Well, this
Thank you for the like, much
sketchy,
appreciated.
Paimon feels like this is what we should do.
So, annoyingly, I thought we could go straight into the events today, and unfortunately, we've got to finish this quest. Memories.
This is our 20th time at the Sub-Zero's festival? Huh?
Canode, good morning, how are you?
The 30th? 40th? Just how many times have we been to the Sub-Zero's festival? Have we been trapped in a single day? If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have even realized. What the heck was inside that knowledge capsule? Your memories are still scrambled? Try your best to remember. This isn't the first time we've met, and I answered that question a long time ago. Let Paimon think. Oh, it's coming back. Meeting you was the real catalyst for restoring our memories, and the knowledge capsule was just your means of showing our minds
Individual
the
Games,
way.
good morning, how are you?
What about everyone else? Why are you only helping the two of us? Your sense of deja vu is stronger than everyone else's, yes? As for an explanation, you two received the blessing of Dendro, and you also have special, sensitive constitutions. It was as if a single sheet of paper was separating those memories from your consciousness.
I'm okay, thank you. I'm okay. What's wrong with Donya's dad over there?
A familiar question. I think this is the 7th time you asked that. As you can see, she isn't doing well. You probably sensed it too. The Dunyarzad you were just with is different from the first Dunyarzad you met.
Yeah, it makes no sense. But then, the institutions that do that kind of stuff don't look at things like that for some reason.
She doesn't
I
have
don't
a lot of
understand why
time
they don't.
left.
You're freezing Cosmo.
Looks like you're almost done sorting out your brain. Oh yeah, I'm Nahida.
Yeah, you kind of think they'd look at things with common sense, but for some reason they don't, and it makes no sense.
Good, you passed the test. What's happening? You can awaken our memories, and you seem like you know what's going on. Oh, wait, please don't tell Paimon even you don't know. Everything in this world runs in a loop. This cycle is called a samsara. You, me, and everyone else are all stuck inside a one-day samsara. As for the truth, that's on you to find out. If you were told the truth instead of discovering it yourselves, it would literally blow your minds. I don't know how you'd be after that. I can only give you surface-level help, like bits of information and subtle hints. For the rest of the time, I'll be doing all I can to slow down Dunyarzad's illness. She looks like she isn't doing well at all. Her illness gets worse after each Sub-Zero's festival. If we can break out of the samsara, I might be able to save her. But as things are right now, she's just a
that's
small
too far to
bird in the
go, isn't
sky
it? Especially if we don't
that's
have
about
the
to
fuel.
lose its last feathers. All I can do is raise a gale to delay her fall. You sure love to use weird analogies. Analogies are wonderful tools. They let you use existing knowledge to understand unfamiliar things.
How's work been about it all well?
So, with what you know so far,
They're not
what
divorced.
do you think the truth is?
I understand that feeling. Let me collect my thoughts. When you enter a state of contemplation, you can choose any text entry to interpret it. This interpretation process involves analysis of the text entry and may yield new entries. Once interpreted, you may submit that text as a conclusion. Some text entries can be associated with one another once interpreted. Select Associate to choose the other text entry, then select Trigger Association. You can gain new text entries by performing accurate associations. If one of the text entries on the current page can be used as a conclusion, then select that entry before choosing Submit Conclusion. Okay, the festival.
Already experienced the Sub-Zero's festival many times, and the day of the festival seems to be in a perpetual samsara.
Yeah, what's work said about it? Are they helping, or can they do anything? Because you were working on the forklifts, weren't you? Okay. That wasn't what I wanted to do. Press one button.
Okay, so, with what you know so far, what do you think the truth is?
I've got no clue what the truth is. Okay. I pressed the one button to come out of it.
What's happening right now seems to have happened before. This feeling has been getting stronger and stronger. My mind feels exhausted, even though I haven't done too much thinking. What is going on?
Okay.
The moon, illusions, and lies. What do they all mean? The Grand Sage said, "Go celebrate."
Ah, so can that be associate? No. Deja vu. So time
That
loop.
should be it. The flow of time is endlessly cycling within one single day. My mind feels...
So we did 2 together.
A time loop. You've given similarly wrong answers in the past. A pity.
So a time loop's still wrong.
Answer? Paimon thought that made a lot of sense. It feels like time's just repeating itself. A simple time loop can't explain some of the phenomena. You two are still missing a lot of information. Unfortunately, I can't give you any more hints. Dunyarzad! The Sub-Zero's festival is happening every day, but that doesn't mean we can waste an infinite amount of them. Hurry and find the truth before today's festival ends.
So we will be going to do the events, but we have to finish this quest before we can go and do any events, because it's the same day being repeated. We can't leave at the minute.
Let's think about our current situation.
Hopefully build schedule relations goes on 3 bedroom house, $3,000, tell them back up. Oh wow! That is incredible.
To do that, we need to figure out what's happening. The truth. Nahida rejected the idea of a time loop, so we must have missed something, right? Paimon's memories say that we've already done this many times, but let's go talk to people again. It's more productive than sitting here and scratching our heads. Why don't we start with those stall owners?
Okay, we've got to go and speak to people again. As I say, this is frustrating because I wanted to do the events today and we're stuck at the minute because we're in this time loop. But there's nothing we can do. We have to do this quest before we can do anything else, so we haven't really got much choice. Okay, this is the festival. Have I gone the wrong way? No, down here.
Hey, it's you guys again.
Yeah, no worries, Dennis.
Where's your cultured friend?
She's feeling a little unwell.
I see. Did you come back to buy something? I guarantee the freshness of my products. I harvested them from the forest just yesterday.
Have you felt anything strange lately?
Huh? What brought this about? I hurried back from the forest yesterday, and I'm selling produce here today. I haven't felt anything strange.
To put it another way, if you really think about it, was yesterday truly yesterday? Did you actually come back from the forest yesterday?
What kind of philosophical nonsense is this? Are you two daydreaming? Didn't you know that no one dreams in Sumeru? Go somewhere else if you want to find someone to daydream with.
He actually has a point. Is this a dream?
Oh, really well.
Is everyone dreaming?
I know that feeling, to be fair. It's a shame you've got no one else you can rely on, that's the thing.
True. It's so weird that people here don't dream. Why is that? Anyway, if this all really were just a dream, we would have woken up a long time ago. Let's keep asking around.
Well, we'll continue asking people. Hopefully this doesn't take too long, because I want to do the events. I'm running out of time for them.
Was my divination so accurate that you felt compelled to compliment me in person? Ooh, I knew it! I told you, the god's divination is highly accurate. You just hadn't fully understood its significance yet.
You're really excited about this, huh? That's exactly why we came back. Help us better understand it.
Help you better understand it? Well, that isn't exactly what I excel at.
So, you're admitting that you don't have a clue?
Anyway, what kind of situation did you get into?
Well, we're all trapped in the day of the
Hold on
Saravaz
a
Festival.
second. I thought you guys just lost your wallet or fell for a scam. What you just said, are you serious? Does that kind of thing actually happen in real life?
Paimon knew you weren't going to believe it.
Marvelous. Truly marvelous. I believe you. Recall the interpretation of your divination. The moon, illusions, and lies.
We're there for the third time.
It really felt like an omen.
I just feel really bad. Like I can't do more. I can't do anything.
It's related to what's going on. Can you read any more into it?
And it's annoying
I
that
believe that the Archon's
obviously there's no
revelations are
help out
never
there for
more
you
than
as well.
vague
That's the
hints.
ridiculous thing.
Anything more specific is
Third time's a charm.
beyond the
That's the
reach of
positive
mere
spin, at
mortals.
least.
The book only says, if you trust your instincts and overcome your fears, the sun will surely
Positive
rise.
spin is definitely always good.
So that's how it is. Looks like fortune-telling is just fortune-telling. It's no good for practical problems. We haven't made any progress. Who else can we talk to?
Sort of Daya.
Paimon remembers that we tried talking to her a couple of times, but she always thinks we're playing pranks on her. You think she'll brush us off again?
She cares a lot about Dunyazad.
If we tap into Dia's
That's going to change the title, because obviously this was meant to be Dendro events, but it's not.
Definitely take us seriously. At this time of day, Dia's probably just finished beating up those kidnappers.
Desperately need to do
Let's
these
go
events,
find
but
her.
while we're stuck in this time loop, we can't do anything else. So we've got to finish this before we can do anything else, unfortunately. Good morning, FBI. How are you? The first and second time were your choice. This time it's not really your choice, though, is it? But maybe that will help. Maybe that will make the difference.
I'm fine, my lady. It's just a scratch.
Perfect timing. Both of you are here.
Paimon, Traveler, you came at just the right time. Listen, there was a dangerous
The gang of kidnappers have just ambushed you.
Huh? You saw? Then why didn't you jump in earlier? If someone was protecting Miss Dunyazad, I could have went
Good
all
morning,
out.
Machiko. How are you?
Anyway, can you do something for me?
I think there is old Pokemon series on Netflix. You can see a lot, and Amazon has a lot of old Pokemon series, to be fair.
How did you know what I was going to say?
And the Pokemon Network, I think, has them as well. I think you have to stream that. Okay, we've got a few things we can interpret and look
People in
at.
Sumeru don't dream. What a strange phenomenon. Dia sold her greatsword to raise additional funds, and then she was injured because she wasn't used to her new weapon. The moon, illusions, and lies. What do they all mean?
So we need to figure out
My
what two of
mind
these
feels
connect.
Exhausted, even though I haven't done too much thinking. What is going on?
Can we connect anything? No, we can submit
That doesn't
conclusion.
sound right. I need to carefully think things through.
I think that
People in
is
Sumeru
connected to
don't
something
dream.
else.
What a strange phenomenon.
He was born in July 1994. Oh, okay, Machiko. Female, you couldn't resist. I want to pull her out of new characters. A lot of people didn't back them, to be fair. Okay, what can we... We can submit a conclusion, actually. You're injured because you aren't used to your current greatsword, that'll do.
I didn't tell anyone about that, including Miss Dunyarzad.
When I was a kid, there was no such thing as cable TV originally. It came over time.
Right out of my
I still remember dial-up internet.
What's going on?
All right, so this is the situation.
You explained everything to Daya.
It's kind of hard to believe what you just told me. First, let me make something clear. Most of us desert dwellers might not be the scholarly type, but we do have basic common
July
sense.
16, 1965.
She's quieter than usual. Uninterested in anything and really gloomy.
See, I was in 1986.
Yeah, she isn't the same as before, but her parents said that this is how she was like at first.
Huh? At first?
Thank you for the like, much appreciated over
I
that
don't
was.
understand what you're all talking about. I'll go rest on the bench over there.
My lady, are you angry?
So with me, I'll show you some evidence.
All right, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt since you knew about my greatsword. Let's make this a quick trip. Miss Dunyarzad isn't completely safe here.
Okay, we've got to bring her back this way. I know this is frustrating. I so wanted to get the events done. We are running out of time for all the events, but we haven't got a choice with this one, unfortunately. We're going to find a way out. Which is the way out? I think it's... yeah, down this way. No, is it down that way? No, it's not. It's so confused by all the different directions in this one. Okay, where are we heading? There we go. Find a way back eventually. Still reminds you of Final Fantasy. We've got our first episode of Final Fantasy VII Remake going live tomorrow evening, to be fair. And yeah, I can see the connection
I
massively.
told you that it won't help to bring anyone here. We just wanted her to see the real Dunyarzad's condition.
Movie Hub, good morning, how are you?
Real Dunyarzad? Where and who are you talking to?
Huh? I told you that you two are special.
Thank you, Movie Hub.
Other people can't see me or Miss Dunyarzad here.
I don't know, Matchco, to be fair. Thank you for the like, much appreciated, whoever that was.
Hold on. Over there. Is that?
You can see her.
Wow, how perceptive. Does she have invisible antennae?
Miss Dunyarzad, she's lying down here, isn't she? How's she
And
doing?
then they play Zelda. I can understand
Her
Zelda too as well, to be
condition's
fair.
really bad, and she's basically in a coma.
Good morning, Brackley.
How did you know
How are
she
you?
was here?
I can sense her aura.
If you want to, Brackley.
There are also
enjoy the
lingering
content.
feelings of something like regret or
Thanks
disappointment.
for the like, whoever that was, much appreciated.
What happened?
Do you believe us now? The Sub-Zero's festival has been repeating itself.
Yeah, I can't force anyone to sub, Brackley. It's down to you. You begin discussing the issue with
So,
Daya.
you think the sages are behind this?
Yeah, they've
I don't want to
always
rush
been
this
against
story,
us.
but at the same time, I want to
Wouldn't
get the
surprise
events
me
done.
if they're using the Akasha to intentionally repeat the Sub-Zero's festival as a sick joke.
You have a point.
Thank you, Brackley.
Aside from the Dendro Archon, the Academia sages are the only ones in Sumeru who could
I am
pull off
British,
something
yes.
like this.
Where are
Maybe
you from?
There's more to the Akasha than we know.
Not being rude. You haven't been rude.
Right. Didn't you awaken awaken our memories using something that looked like a knowledge capsule? That means you must know something about the Akasha.
Down
The
under,
Akasha
nice. We've
relies
got
on
a
the
few
power of
subscribers from there,
Gnosis
to
to
be fair.
operate, as it is the manifestation
That's
of the
where
God
Luna's
of
from as well.
Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people. A Gnosis could do that? No wonder
So how are you today,
Akasha
Brackley?
is so magical. It's being powered by the Gnosis of Sumeru's
First one,
archon.
So,
It's hot,
this
hot as hell,
Nahida
is
you
it?
mentioned. What did she say?
It's a bit cooler here today. We're about 20
She
degrees,
said, and by my
which
quotes,
for us isn't that bad.
the Akasha relies on the power of a Gnosis to
It's not cold, but it's not
as
too
it
hot.
is the
It's like medium
manifestation of the God
temperature.
of
It's quite
Wisdom's
nice.
power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people.
Compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and grants knowledge to the people. Wait.
Yeah, you're 8 hours ahead? 8 or 9, aren't you? Something like that. I think it's 9 hours ahead you are. Yeah, we're still September 22nd as well. Yeah, you're 9 hours ahead of us.
I get the grants knowledge part. That's what people have always used the Akasha for. But compiling the entire populace's wisdom? How does that work?
Did she mean that the sages
Your
enter
seasons
new
work
knowledge
differently than
into
Brackley,
the
so for us
Akasha?
we're entering autumn. I know you don't obviously have snow in the winter and stuff, in Christmas. Your Christmas, is that your summer? I always wondered if the seasons work differently.
Oh, yeah. That sounds about right. What do you think?
This is European Union. Well, unfortunately, Machko, it's not though, is it? Because the UK isn't in Europe anymore. We left.
People in Sumeru don't
Although
dream.
it still counts as Europe for lots
What
of
a
other things.
strange phenomenon. Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a Gnosis to operate.
Thanks
as
for
it
the
is
light, much appreciated, whatever that was.
manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the
A
wisdom
normal
of the
summer.
entire populace.
I
and
wouldn't.
it
This
grants
year hasn't been a
knowledge to
normal
the people.
summer. A normal summer is about 30 degrees. 30 degrees centigrade. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. I know everyone uses different measurements, don't they? But this summer we were hitting 36, 37 kind of heat. But a normal summer would be about 30. And as I say, today's around 20. London isn't so rich as it was. No, London's lost a lot of money, especially since we left
My
Europe and
mind
stuff.
feels exhausted.
Thanks for the light, much appreciated, whatever that was.
Even though I haven't done too much thinking.
Winter is
What is
summer.
going on?
Yeah, the seasons for us
Right
are all
now
changed
seems
and it's
to
all
have
getting
happened
hotter.
before.
Like 41.
This
Oh
feeling
wow.
has been getting stronger and stronger.
Come from London, down under beard is flattened. Okay, can we submit the conclusion
That
now?
doesn't sound right.
Okay, it's not that one. That one.
That doesn't
No.
sound right. That doesn't sound right.
There we go. I didn't know which one it was, to be fair. I'm
the
trying to
Akasha is
figure it
causing
out
our
at the same
mental
time.
fatigue?
You just couldn't resist, though. I didn't think you
Now that
could.
I think about it, my head's been feeling unusually heavy. When the desert dwellers set off on their quest for knowledge, a sage once said, knowledge always comes at a price. Compiling the entire country's knowledge. You think the Akasha pulled a 180 and is extracting information from us?
Well, how would you do that?
Who knows? The Akasha can put knowledge into our heads, so who's to say that it can't also poke around in there? We don't know any specifics.
Match goes on about London,
What's
the
point
UK's
of
capital
doing
city.
something like that?
It's not as rich as it used to be.
Just think about it.
There's not
If
as
you
much
could
money
combine
there
the
anymore.
knowledge of every single person in Sumeru, then you can basically turn Sumeru City into a single massive brain. This hive mind could make breakthroughs in problems that even the smartest geniuses can't crack.
An excellent deduction. And the analogy comparing Sumeru City to a massive brain? I love it. In that case, we should take off our Akasha terminals right away. Maybe that'll solve this problem.
Brackley, have you seen snow where you are? Because I've got a few subscribers, not just from where you are, but other places as well, and they've never seen snow. And obviously, as someone who grew up with snow every winter, less now, admittedly, It's just difficult to comprehend never seeing snow. Man at work. Now I can't resist down underwear. So I've shot.
Yeah, I was only
I know it's
wearing
30
this for
outside
show in
now,
the
but I
first
mean in your
place.
winter.
Didn't expect the
Have you
sages
seen
to cook
snow?
up such a conspiracy. Mark my words. When this is over, I'm getting evidence and exposing this whole thing to
Because
the
obviously
public.
you're south of the equator, aren't you? So I get that it's different there, but
How does
yeah,
everyone
for me it's
feel?
just difficult to comprehend never seeing it. No snow. Wow. Yeah, it's just difficult to comprehend because obviously I grew up every
What is
winter it snowed. Every Christmas it snowed. But to never see that is incredible. Are you north of the equator, are you? Oh, okay. I thought Australia was south of the equator.
Oh, that! Paimon knows what you're talking about. It's a single
Yeah, I was going to say, you're
soft
south,
beep
aren't you?
that sounds like it's coming from the Akasha
Confusing the hell out of me there.
The sound of a beep. Could it be a prompt tone for when the Akasha is operating?
Yeah, I'm north of the equator. And you're south of the equator, aren't you? Yeah. I thought I got it right, and then you confused the hell out of me.
That's probably an important clue. We weren't using our terminals, but we heard a beep anyway.
Yeah, we've played every Assassin's Creed game on the channel. So I played all of them personally myself when they first came out years ago. And then we streamed every single one of them on the channel.
I heard it
we've
too.
got the
Our
last
ears
one we need
aren't
to
messing
finish
with
is
us.
Assassin's
There was
Creed
definitely
Chronicles.
a
We're
beep,
streaming that this
but
evening.
it sounded like
At
it was coming from inside my
9:30
head.
GMT.
We took off our Akasha terminals.
We'll be doing Mirage when it comes out. But yeah, we've played every Assassin's Creed. We've platinumed a few of them as well. Favourite? My favourite Assassin's Creed is still the same answer as I've always tell everyone else. It's the first one, mainly because it's what got me into the series. I was hoping they were going to announce a remake, but it hasn't come forward. So I don't think they're going to remake the first one, which is annoying and frustrating. And I'm pretty sure if I replayed the first one, it may no longer be my favourite. But yeah, it's the one that got me into the series, so for me that's always been my favourite. What is the currency of the South African Republic? I've got no idea, Matchko. Midnight Oil was a good Aussie band. Wasn't AC/DC? Aren't they Australian?
Paimon remembers everything.
Well, their guitarist is at least. As a kid, we had Snow before.
Good.
Yeah, no, it's weird, isn't it? Now it's gone. When you think about Altair and Ezio's have the same exact skill points. Yeah, like I say, the first one is my favourite only because it got me into the series and the franchise. Having played them all though, they all have good and bad points.
Why is that?
I thought AC/DC was Australian. House of Dragon is incredible right now. It's going to be weird though with new actresses and actors, to be fair, because they're going to skip time, aren't they?
One thing, the Akasha definitely has something to do with whatever's trapping us in this cycle. Oh, Paimon doesn't get it.
But yeah, I want a remake of the first one, but I am concerned that if I play it again, it may no longer be my favourite. I don't know.
Rats in an experiment to understand why they're being treated the way they are. If we're lab rats,
Having replayed them all on stream, it's definitely changed my opinion about some of them. Unity was just buggy and horrible. I like the character, I like the story, but it was just buggy. I really like Rogue as well. The story to Rogue I thought was really interesting and should be expanded on a lot more. I haven't watched Andor yet. I've been waiting. I need to see Andor. I won't have time today though, I don't think. I do need to watch Andor. You see a Mirage trailer?
Anyway,
yeah, well you actually see them kind of off, don't you?
Help you get closer to the truth. So you should focus on other things. Don't get distracted and miss any clues. Okay then. Dia helped us a lot yesterday, so let's go find her. If Paimon's reading the time correctly,
yeah,
Rogue, should be showing up soon.
I think that story needs expanding on so much. To be fair, I really liked Assassin's Creed 3 as well. Assassin's Creed 3 I thought was incredible. I know a lot of people dislike the character, but I really liked him. And his growth, you saw him as a naive young man grow to an adult that...
My lady, did you get hurt?
You know, understands what people need and want, and wants to help as many people as possible. But it's that growth of character I thought was really interesting. It's kind of slow, is it? Oh, okay, I am planning on watching it. I've heard it's a lot darker than some of the other ones they've done recently.
What's wrong?
She hasn't
Why are
got
you
cut
both
this time.
gawking at me like that?
You didn't get hurt this time.
Huh? What do you mean this time? Why are you so surprised that I
You
managed
think he's
to get out
OP?
unscathed?
Yeah,
Those kids
I
were
can probably
amateurs.
see that. Like I say, the thing that I liked was him and his growth as a person. You know, you saw him as a naive young man to someone who now understands the world better, wants to help as many people as possible in the homestead. When it comes to fighting, yeah, I could probably agree that he's OP, to be fair. You hate Shay after Unity. Why'd you hate Shay? Darker in Star Wars don't mean a lot. I know that's true.
Shh. How did you know about my great
So we're trying to get through the story on this so we can do all the events.
Please, don't tell
It is
Miss
a
Junior's
long
eye.
storyline currently.
So Dia's lost her memories after all.
It's all over what? Did anything feel strange?
Anything strange? You already know that
And
I
it's
got
our
a
fault.
great sword. If I had to say something,
Achilles wanted to
it's
train
weird such a
Connor
new
because,
weapon could feel so
well, one, Connor didn't take no
familiar.
for an answer, and
It's
I
as
think
if
he felt
I've
after
already
losing his
used it to
son and
fight a
wife,
countless number of
he wanted
battles.
to
You're
help
saying
someone.
that although you
I
don't
think that was
remember
more what
using
happened
it,
with that.
your body feels like it does?
He beat an entire full British army.
That's right. Both
Yeah,
mercenaries
I
and
can definitely
warriors
see the
heavily
OP
rely on
side of
muscle
things with
memory.
that.
Only knowing the theory
I
of
don't know the
battle
power
won't
of the
get
dark
you
side.
anywhere.
Traveler, what do you think?
I know as no father. No, but we saw why that happened as well, though. Well, that's his house he lived in for years, and obviously after losing his wife and son, I think he saw Connor as a second son. Could it be because we removed our Akasha terminals?
Yeah, Hyman's feeling really hopeful.
It's possible that we've already broken free.
Oh, you're
Hopefully
right.
we've broken free.
Earlier in the Samsara, something like this would have never happened.
We'll know for sure at the end of the
I
day.
have no clue what you two are talking about, but it's still dangerous here, so...
So you want us to take Dunyarzad somewhere else to rest while you check if there are still more kidnappers around, right?
How did you know what I was gonna say? Can you read minds?
I think we're nearly done with this, so we can actually go and do the events.
Go and do your thing.
And it's our fault he was fatherless. I wouldn't say it's our fault. It's the way the story went, to be fair. Arno's the best assassin in Unity.
Whew. It's finally nighttime.
I don't know about
Aside
that.
from Dia not getting injured, everything seems to have stayed the same. Listen, Nahida, we found out that Dia got out just fine today, even though she got injured every other time she fought the kidnappers. Do you think the Samsara has been broken? Have we saved Dunyarzad? Really? Good job on all that progress. Get some good sleep tonight. Hey, what kind of an answer is that? Tomorrow will come. Everyone assumes this is common knowledge, but the only way you can know that for sure is if you experience tomorrow. How many todays has it been? Is it possible
Like I
that
say,
today
I didn't
will be
enjoy
followed by
playing through
yesterday?
Unity a second time
Does tomorrow
on stream, and
truly
just because of the
exist as
bugs,
anything beyond
there
a
was some
made-up
issues.
concept? It's even possible that this entire world is a lie, and the history of the whole world has
I know
just
he's the only
been
playable
one
character in there.
endless Sub-Zero's festival. Okay,
But you do meet other characters.
Paimon's brain is already shut down. That's why it makes no sense to waste your energy thinking about things you will learn tomorrow.
I know he's not an assassin, but I did enjoy
Get
the
some good rest.
Napoleon Bonaparte and his
use
side
the
of things. I
bathroom
like
and
that.
flush your anxiety dookie away. Huh? Hold on, what did you just say? Did Paimon hear you correctly? Huh? People always say they feel
Yeah,
a sense
Bellic
of
was pretty
relief
good.
after they take a duk-duk. That's why I suggested you could try that. Is that so strange? It's so strange and so against common sense that Paimon's at a
Damn their
loss
eyes.
for words. You were sounding kind of smart just a minute ago.
We're going to get some
Yeah.
rest.
Even though it's happy and lively at the Sub-Zero's festival
I'm hoping we've
every
broken
day,
the cycle.
it feels like it's been a
And this
long
quest is
time
done, is my
since
hope.
we've really gotten to relax. Let's go back to our room.
You think it's the best one for Cooler? To be fair, when it first released, the way they built Unity and mapped out Paris was incredible. It was the first time that technology was used to map out everything the way they did, and I loved that. So yeah, the way it looked was incredible. I still think I really like Assassin's Creed Odyssey and how that looked though, and only because I think I've got a soft spot for ancient Greece, so for me the colours and that kind of stuff really worked. But yeah, I can see how Unity looked good. I know he kills Napoleon at the end, but I still like Napoleon. Napoleon's Napoleon. As I expect, it's not as simple as we thought.
Nahida, you already knew last night that we didn't break out of the Samsara? Why did you tell us? Would there have been a point? You would have spent the night with new worries, with tomorrow still out of
Yeah, it was that classic love story, wasn't it? Like Romeo and Juliet, Arno and his girlfriend. I can't remember what her name is now.
An opportunity like that doesn't come by often.
Setting the home country, but I must say I was not very impressed with Connor. I think the American Civil War setting, yeah, it wasn't the best, but it kind of worked. I think they should have been more Native American influences there, because you saw one village and that was kind of it. You kind of want more than that.
But maybe you're taking things a little fast. What I mean is, even though I had asked you to solve this puzzle, you two are still the only ones who can see me and sense my presence.
I can understand why everyone loves Ezio, but
I
think he's done 3 games. I'm not that fussed about him now.
Get it? Nahida's talking about computers.
Elise, oh, that was the name, Elise, wasn't it? I think the Ezio side of things, the best thing they did was that video, Burning Embers. I think the ending of that was incredible. And obviously, Assassin's Creed Chronicles follows that on, and we're on the Russian one now, which is the 3rd one of the trilogy. And Ezio still has a big part in that. Only in talking, but you know more from it, and that's quite interesting.
Huh? Why are you scrapping your previous theory?
I'm your favourite. You've only just met me, Brackley.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Gosh,
Well, I do appreciate it, thank you.
That. In a simple time loop, people's physical conditions should also reset. So, what's your new hypothesis?
Okay, we're not quite finished this quest yet, which is annoying. So I want to get these events done because we're going to run out of time.
Moon, illusions, and lies.
We've got to look for all the answers and see what our conclusion is.
Mercenaries rely heavily on muscle memory, and Dia was able to use her experiences to avoid injury in later samsara cycles.
Either for me, because my great-grandparents were native Danish. Yeah. Ivor was good. I don't know. I think Ivor was missing some story though that could have really helped him. We'll see how his story ends, or her. Depends who you played. But
okay, Nahida said
I think the ending of the story for Ivor will be very interesting, and it depends what they do with it.
Manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power.
Oh, everything's always connected to Desmond.
The entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people.
Desmond started the whole story, didn't he? That's why that connection's there.
We've already experienced the Sub-Zerus festival many times.
UK stream I've seen.
The day of the festival seems to
thank
be
you,
in
Brackley.
perpetual samsara.
Right, what can we've got to connect something with bodily memories. Maybe. Associate. Yes, memories are deleted every day. There we go.
Day are erased at the end of that day. Then we would unwittingly relive the same day again and again.
Minerva felt jealousy against those who came before. That wasn't the reason she's acting like Minerva acted like she did, though, is it? Minerva was acting that way because of what happened previously, if I remember correctly. Right, we can submit a conclusion. Hopefully we're getting there. We aren't in a time loop. And memories have been erased. There we go.
Then the beep we hear every night could just be indicating the deletion of our memories. why when we wake up, everyone thinks the Sub-Zero's festival hasn't happened yet. It's already the next day, but everyone still thinks it's the day before. But muscle memory can't be erased. That's why Dia has been getting better at using her greatsword. Now everything makes sense.
A brilliant deduction.
Nahida, tell us if we're right or wrong.
Revelations of
To put it
Brotherhood.
simply, it's as if
They were
you've
both
mistaken
okay.
a pyro crystal fly for a firefly in the night.
I think the big thing,
You
thanks
lost
for the like,
sight of
brother,
its
much
true
appreciated.
nature
The
because
big
you
thing with
focus
Assassin's
too
Creed
much on
Revelations
your
Brotherhood,
perception
Assassin's
that
Creed
it
2, the
glows.
combat was poor.
That isn't simple
And as you
at
got
all.
through the trilogy, the combat got better in each one. I think that's the big thing there. Who suffered the most pain in their childhood? Probably Ezio. You think in the childhood, though, I wouldn't say Bayek did, because as a child, we didn't see Bayek as a child. We saw him lose his son.
Why don't you go talk to Miss
But
Dia again?
Ezio,
might learn something
as a
new.
boy, an older boy, admittedly, like a teenager,
She did help us
lost
find our latest
his
clue
father,
after
his
all.
brothers.
Let's go.
They were all hanged. So I would say Ezio suffered probably the worst childhood that we know about. Right, we're going to talk to Dyer now. We are getting there with this, it seems. It's just taking a bit of time. But we can't go and do the events until this is done. But I think we're getting there. Right, let's go and see Dyer. Which way do we want to go? I think it is that way. Dyer is over there. I don't need anything, thank you. I just pressed the wrong button. Too close to him to... So I want to pick a few things up while we're here. Dull blade. There we go. Right, let's go and speak to Dyer.
There you are. Really
All of
took
them.
me a
So
while
yeah,
to
I
find
can see
you.
that. Edward Kenway. Oh no, I think Ezio. Oh no, only lost his father though. And I get that was a big thing, but
As
at the same
expected,
time,
Dia also didn't get
Bayek
hurt
had to kill his own
today.
son. Yeah, but that wasn't his childhood.
Get
So he didn't
hurt?
suffer the most
Why
pain during
would
his
I?
childhood,
Don't
did he?
underestimate me.
Well, you're still getting
Maybe
used
Connor.
to your new greatsword.
I don't know. Connor didn't.
Huh. Truth
Well,
be
this is
told,
Mum, I
I also
suppose.
think it's pretty strange. It just suddenly felt so familiar in my hands, and wait a second. How did you know I got a new greatsword to begin
Ezio had
with?
mum and
Didn't
our
tell
sister and
anyone
uncle.
about it.
Arno had no one.
Traveler, could you
Yeah,
explain the situation
but he did
to her
lose.
today?
I don't. It's a difficult one, isn't it?
I'm a little sick of doing it.
Connor had no family. Yeah, but then he would have been raised within the village,
Oh, that works.
so he had people around him to a degree. I think Shay was a character they should have elaborated more on and should do more with. We lived through this thing many
What
times
happened
already.
to you guys while I was gone? Did you get brainwashed by some cult?
Yeah, I think they need to do more with the Shay storyline. Kind of what happened to him at the end. I want to know what happened.
Just take what we're saying at face value.
Obviously, in game we
Alright
know we
then,
got to a
let
point,
me
but
get
we
this
don't know
straight.
how his
You're
story
telling me that my
fully
body's
ended.
already gotten used to this great sword, but my brain just doesn't remember it?
Yes, your memories.
Yeah,
leave
no, he
a
did
waste
tell his mum and
every
sister, to be
day.
fair.
Then I'd have to disagree. That's impossible.
Yeah, he wasn't Native American, no.
Oh? Why do you think that?
If we've actually been reliving the Sub-Zero's festival day after day, then what happened to the things we used, the money we spent, the food we ate?
Yeah, but he didn't know that of
Common
his father at
sense
the time,
says
did
my
he,
wallet should have
Dennis? And I'm
emptied
not going to try and
itself a long
pronounce that.
time
I
ago.
can't pronounce Connor's
There's no
real
way
name.
I wouldn't have noticed that.
No worries. No worries, though. Sages were behind this.
They could use the Akasha to record what everyone did that day, and then use the city's resources to replenish everything. It's not very likely, but it's also not impossible.
No, it is impossible. I've got proof.
You have proof?
Whose father was white? Match
You
go.
two are surprisingly serious about this nonsensical discussion. Fine.
Connor's
I'll play
was, yeah.
along for a little longer. Come with me, Miss Dunyarzad. Please come along as well. I still can't guarantee that this area is safe.
Probably a good thing.
Paimon can't believe it's Dia who wants to show
I don't remember
us
that
something
fascination, to
this
be
time.
fair.
2 days ago, we were the ones taking her to see Dunyarzad.
Well, we need to go and check the evidence Dyer mentioned. Yeah, Connor's dad being white doesn't make a difference. I'm trying to think what I thought was the best assassination, to be fair.
This is it.
Huh?
Don't really know.
This is a wooden training dummy. What about it?
See those marks on the dummy? Those are the result of several days' worth of practice. Let's say the sages didn't replace it every day. Shouldn't it be hacked to pieces by now?
That's true, but what if they did?
Then the sages would have had to
I
reproduce
think some of the
every mark I left
assassinations in
during
Unity,
previous
when you
training
did the unique
sessions.
assassinations,
I'm a
were
professional
pretty good.
fighter. My
fair.
martial school has always emphasized the importance of refined control. The force, angle, and entry point
I've never
of each
played
strike
Mafia
is
2. I've never played any of the
calculated
Mafia
and
games.
deliberate. That's why I remember every mark on the dummy, as well as my state of mind as I made each strike. It's just as they say,
the odd
each
editor is not dead,
swordsman
I'm
has
still
their
here in
own
the
unique
Ezio
style,
editorial.
and even the same swordsman can't make the same cut twice. It would be impossible to copy these marks.
Is it really impossible? What if they used some fancy machine to carve every single mark?
People often say that a camera's photo can never replace an artist's painting because the former has no spirit to it.
I also
The
liked
same thing
Ezio's
applies
sister. I
here.
thought she
At a
really
mere
grew
glance,
through
I
the
can
games as well.
differentiate
She
carved
really
marks
came
from
into
the
it.
results of combat training. Whew. I hope that cleared things up for you. Hey, is this that new brain-exercise game that's been super popular with the scholars lately? It's surprisingly fun. Anyway, it's getting late. I should escort Miss Dunyarzad to Nilu's stage. See you later.
Well, back to square one. Is our memory deletion theory also wrong?
Yeah, no worries, Buckley.
But at least we've reached some other conclusions in the meantime.
Oh yeah, colour of skin makes no difference at all, Dennis. We're not in a time loop.
That's true. So, can we think of any new ideas right now? Strange? Paimon feels like everything's been strange lately.
We've never thought about leaving the city.
Leaving the city? You're right! It's really strange how we never thought of such a
Are we
simple
finally getting some of this
solution.
quest? It's quite a long-winded
Many
one.
things should become clear if we can confirm the flow of time outside of the city. Paimon can't believe it! Did we miss this because we're tunnel visioning too hard on our other theories? Or because we're just
Exactly,
too
Dennis.
tired?
We should have thought of this a long time
How
ago.
about we go back and ask Nahida? Maybe we've forgotten something about leaving the city.
Okay, back to Nahida again. It's a lot of back and forth, this quest. We want to go that way. Right, hopefully, this is getting towards the end of this.
Nahida, we're back!
You're back early today. Did you find something new?
Sort
I
of.
wouldn't say new.
We're mostly sure now that we're not in a time loop. And we also aren't in the real world. But at the same time, we have a new question.
What will happen if we try to leave the city?
Leaving the city. As far as I remember, you've mentioned your plans to do that twice before.
Do you mean Ezio's a real person, or he's based on a real person?
We did? But we don't remember anything. What happened after we talked about those plans? What did we say when we got back?
Let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what the outcome was.
Who were epic
It's
Bosnian
probably
Turkish
more
Muslims
accurate
in the
to say
Balkans?
that both times you never came back the whole night. But you two sometimes stay out the entire night anyway, so at the time, I didn't think too much about it.
Well, high from because he chose Charles
It
Lee
is
over his
true
own
that
blood.
sometimes we lose
I
track
think
of
it's a little bit
time
more
during our
complicated than that. It wasn't
investigations.
just he chose
Before we
Charles
know it,
Lee,
it'll
he also
already be the
viewed
next
things
day.
differently.
But still, neither of us remember anything about leaving
Based on a real
town.
person, Oh wow, I didn't know that.
That's kind of strange. In theory, I should have already awakened all your memories.
Maybe this is the key.
Yep, something here's definitely fishy. Let's get to the bottom of this tomorrow.
It's a strange beeping noise, whatever that is. I think that's when our memories have erased, is the beeping. Remember how we killed the Borgia family at the end of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood?
Back.
Yes, just about. Did he kill? Who did he kill at the end of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood? I'm trying to think now. Let's go and try and leave the city today.
That. Well, where should Paimon begin?
Traveler, aside from your memories that were just restored, I have another message for you.
Another message from who?
Listen to it and you'll understand.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here.
I've just done
Our
a quick
Sub-Zero's
search, right,
festival in Sumeru City is
of
just
assassins'
one of them.
kills because I couldn't remember who Ezio killed. To be fair, offhand, and he has he has the most kill of any assassin so far. Most assassinations with 68 assassinations.
Traveler, you should be missing 2 days worth of memories. Paimon will fill you in.
Second of the Fry twins.
Yesterday.
Most assassinations. Bayek has the third most assassinations.
Okay, let's go.
Arno, fourth. Altair, fifth. Edward Kenway, sixth. Aveline, seventh. I did enjoy Aveline. Connor's eighth. Ninth is Xie, which we've seen in Chronicles. Lydia Fry, who we saw in the World War I side, is 10th. I didn't know that. The boys were murdered by a mysterious man that they did not. Who he even was? Oh really? Oh wow. Right, we've got to head out. We've got to try and find a way out of the city. Can we do this then? Will this get us finished? We need this though. That's what we do need. Teleport waypoint.
Why can't we leave the city? What is the academia up to now?
Kalhara, good morning. How are you?
Don't ask me. It's not like I can tell you anything. This is a direct order from the Grand Sage. Just
good morning, Luna. How are you?
I have a real emergency. My goods have already arrived at Port Ormos.
Let's say killed Pope when he was entering the castle.
Stolen.
That's your problem.
Oh, that's really testing me now.
Make a request in advance
I
next
think you're
time.
right.
But it's not like you can just predict business
Let's see what's
matters in
real.
advance.
It looks like the Academia already announced a lockdown for Sumeru City today. How completely unsurprising. Let's go and question them. Hello, sir. Why can't we leave the city today?
Here we go again. Don't ask me. I don't know either. We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter or exit Sumeru today. They didn't tell us anything else.
Of course, the Academia wouldn't share their plans with a pawn.
Angering me won't get you anywhere. If I had that kind of insider info, I would have left this stupid post long ago.
It looks like he really doesn't know. If we can't get anything out of him, let's take matters into our own hands. Why don't we climb over the walls? Those guards can't be everywhere at once. This is a good spot, and the guard hasn't noticed us at all. Let's hurry!
So I'm trying to find out what happened.
Huh? Why? Are you going to leave Paimon behind?
Living the city might trigger disruptions to memories.
What if things get really weird out there and you get into some trouble? Then Paimon won't be able to help you. Oh, Paimon knows that Paimon can't do much, but
I don't know what that means, Dennis, to be fair.
haven't we?
Best Assassin's Creed game in Ezio's trilogy.
Okay.
I don't
Paimon will wait
know.
for
Like I
you.
say, I think they got
Promise,
better
Paimon, you come back as soon as possible.
as they
Just
went
a
on.
quick look.
I think Revelations probably had the best combat of the three,
And please.
but I think Brotherhood setting was quite good.
careful.
Dragon Ball Z, I've never really looked at it, to be fair.
Memories.
Of course, yeah, Google Maps can't work without GPS.
Traveler.
What is happening? Genshin has really got really confusing suddenly. Thank you for the like, that was much appreciated. Yeah, I think I preferred the Brotherhood setting for Ezio, but I think Revelations had the best combat.
You promised Paimon that you were only taking a quick look.
Brotherhood for you.
Paimon, calm down. He's here now. I don't think he understood what you were saying.
Too, because he got you into him. I think that's always the thing. The first Assassin's Creed game you play generally holds a significant moment for getting you into the franchise, doesn't it? Don't remember doing any of this. I won't leave you behind.
Okay. Paimon will forgive you. The most important thing is that you didn't actually disappear. Oh, Paimon was so scared that you had gone into another world.
Okay, Paimon, can you tell us your perspective of what really happened yesterday?
Paimon describes your plan from yesterday.
I see. Using two people's different perspectives.
It does get updated though, doesn't it, Machiko? Because they have Google streetcars go around filming.
Eyes on you the whole time, but then you...
I used to be on Google Maps. There was a picture of me on Google Maps at one point. I was working in London and I was waiting for delivery where I worked, and I was stood outside waiting, and I must have been caught by the Google Street Cam. So there was a picture of me waiting for this delivery on Google Maps. You sure that's what you saw? You weren't zoning out or anything?
No way! Paimon was watching you with the fullest attention.
What's your perspective, Traveler?
Doesn't care.
Sure
She does care,
you don't
doesn't
have
she?
any memory of this?
Yes, I don't even know that yesterday existed.
I guess that explains everything. You also lost your memories the last 2 times you tried to leave the city. Those days' memories can't be awoken.
So, if
Yeah, lots
we
of old
leave
phones
the
aren't updated
city,
anymore, are they?
our memories will be completely erased?
Also erase the memories of those who leave.
Really sounds like something big outside of the city is being hidden on purpose. But this way, we'll also never discover
shocked
what's
you did it.
outside.
Can we leave behind something other than memories?
Something like a message? But how can we send it back?
Don't
Your
look at
best
me like
asking
that.
your opinion was Altera Ezio.
I'm not used to being stared at.
As I said, I think I liked Shay. I think Shay's a very good character with a lot of growth.
You want something that can pass on messages, right?
I did like Connor.
Give me some time and take care of Dunyar's
Altair was incredible. That's Altair for you. I think Bayek was pretty good. I understand why lots of people love Bayek. I don't think there should be a second Origins game, but I think there should be one that focuses more on his wife. Because there's a lot of story there missing, especially with Caesar, where she murders Caesar, doesn't she, and stuff. I think there could be a lot more explained that way.
I'm done. Here you go.
What?
They're just different phones, aren't they,
Isn't
Machiko?
this just an Akasha terminal?
I made some little changes. Akasha terminals are already capable of sending messages. I just tweaked it so that it could connect to any node.
To make something like this? Nahida, you
Which
really
game
know
created the Hidden Blade
Akasha
first?
like
The
the
Hidden
back
Blade
of your
wasn't
hand.
created. So the Hidden
Anyway,
Blade, we found out the history of it
to record a message, right?
in the DLC to...
I'll help you save the messages.
Let me get this right,
It should
Odyssey.
be pretty easy to use. I just can't guarantee
Because
the
his
user's
name
status
was...
and signal coverage
Gary
when they're
D.
outside the city.
I can't remember what his
We'll
name
never
was.
know until
But
we
he had the
try.
first Hidden
At
Blade.
least we're taking the
And that
initiative
Hidden
now.
Blade was later given to Bayek. It's worth a try.
Let's go then. Let's expose those sages.
Still think you should stay.
All right.
But yeah, I can't remember what his name was. But it was the DLC in Odyssey that gave us the first Hidden Blade. I don't know how he got it, to be fair. See you tomorrow, Paimon.
Okay. See you tomorrow, Traveler.
Yeah, I can't remember how he got it, but he had the first one, and that blade was
covers
given to
everything
Bayek.
that's happened so far.
Yes, although the signal was choppy and had some interference, we still managed to receive 2 messages from you.
Yeah, it was
when
in the
you were
DLC,
outside.
wasn't it?
Okay, now that you understand what's going on,
What is his name,
let's
though?
hear
It's
the
gonna bug
messages
me.
together.
I want to say Darien, but it's not Darien. I'll have to search it.
There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zeru's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them. I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish.
Darius. It was the DLC.
Impossible and surreal sights.
It was when we went and met Darius.
All these spaces are empty except for the occasional ones that contain
which was the DLC of Odyssey.
I can't sense any human presence.
Yeah, Darius had it first, and then was given to Bayek afterwards.
One heck of an info dump. It sounds like you left the
Right,
Sumeru
€60.
City space when you set foot outside of the wall.
That's a slow download speed.
Everything looked completely normal when Paimon was looking out from the inside. That's unbelievable. And if we take your word for it, the other spaces all had very weird contents.
There's another part here. We only received it last night.
These spaces have been disappearing one after the other, absorbed by something like a sun in the sky. And now, even the final space has also disappeared.
It's interesting to hear the Traveler's voice in this.
Behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it
Fast
now.
and upload with it. Wow.
Those spaces are actually...
The leap of faith is cool, yeah. When you do it from certain buildings, it's incredible. The way you go down is incredible.
Oh, right. Paimon did hear a beep from the Akasha.
But there's always a nice hay bale around, isn't there? I never knew through history there were so many hay bales.
Akasha terminal.
After the beep, Traveler said even the final space has also disappeared.
Traveler, what do you think that final space could have been?
Okay, spaces without human
All the
presence.
bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common: a lack of human presence. Was that space actually the real world? But wouldn't a real space just randomly disappearing like that be catastrophic? My impression is that each day in this samsara only ends at the sound of that beep from the Akasha.
Oh, so that's what it is! After the sound of the beep, the final space, the Sub-Zeru's festival, also disappears. And
I don't know what an
taken to the
ISDN
next
socket
day.
is, match code to be fair.
Later on, Traveler also mentioned a bunch of new spaces materializing behind
Yeah, no,
them.
it's Brackley.
Do lots of new spaces appear every day? Paimon's head is spinning. Just what are these spaces anyhow?
This is a very
Well,
long-winded
consider
story
this.
mission.
For all the horrors of the Archon War, at its heart, it was just a game where a bunch of gods fought over 7 seats. So no matter how strange or spooky things may look on the surface, maybe all they point to in the end is a small and simple secret.
Wow, the Archon War, huh? That's an analogy and a half.
A secret, huh? Give me some time, I need to organise my thoughts.
Hey, where are you going?
I want to do the event. It's one of these missions that I wish we hadn't done in the last stream, or not started it. Because it's now costing us time when we want to do these new events. I think I'm heading the right way. Okay, we're going to go to a familiar bench. It's not there. Where are we heading to this familiar bench? Oh, miles away. I'm in the complete wrong place. So we get to the bench, and then we've got to collect our thoughts, or organise your thoughts anyway.
Do you want
Thanks for the like, that was much appreciated.
Alright then, Paimon won't disturb you.
Amazingly, we are so close to 800 subscribers. It's incredible. When I do the channel update, hopefully next week, I'll thank the guy who got people to come to the channel. I have thanked him several times by email in his stream as well.
To go watch it.
And on his post, but I'll do it properly in the channel update next week. The Dance of Sambarez is that time already.
Why don't you go ahead, Dunyarzad? We still have some other stuff to do first.
Okay then. See you later.
Have you figured it out yet, Traveler? Time is ticking away.
I think I know the answer now.
Awesome! What is it? Paimon wants to know. Oh, wait, no. Let's meet up with Nahida first. You can tell us both together. This time, we're gonna get to the truth.
We got to walk all the way back. We do. So all the way we just came, we've got to walk all the way back now to go and see Nahida. There's a lot of walking around for this. I have an Apple phone. I don't have an Android phone. I have an Apple phone, but it does have 5G. Yeah, where I am, we have 5G. Not all the time though, to be fair. Right, we're here. Let's speak to Nahida. Let's try and get this finished so we can start these events. That's the whole point of this morning, was to try and get the events done.
You're back.
No worries,
I've been waiting
Dennis.
forever for you two. Judging by the looks on your faces, are you ready to take your Sub-Zero's exam and graduate from the festival?
Ask away.
Okay. First off, have you discovered the hidden truth?
Okay, we've got to go through all these and decide which one's the
Nahida
truth.
said the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace,
Nanosims work
and
fine.
it grants knowledge to the people.
Just because they're small, I think it
We've
doesn't make that much difference.
experienced the Sub-Zero's festival many times.
Still does the same thing.
The day of the festival seems to be in a perpetual samsara. All the
Space for
bizarre
humans.
spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common: a lack of human presence.
Dreams of no human presence.
Those spaces remind me of dreams, like the one I had in the Avidia Forest, except these have no sign of human presence. The moon, illusions, and lies. What do they all mean? People in Sumeru don't
Okay,
dream.
this one is mixed with something else.
What a strange phenomenon.
It's gone yellow, so we can associate that one. I think dreams. There we go. The truth behind
We're all
dreams.
in a dream. It isn't that the people of Sumeru don't dream.
I think we figured it out.
The Akasha is taking their dreams from them.
That's our
People in
conclusion.
Sumeru think they don't dream, but the truth is the Akasha steals their dreams without them knowing it. And those spaces with no human presence are stolen dreams without their host. That would explain why they sounded so weird when he was trying to describe them. Huh. So people in Sumeru do dream after all. In fact, we're all in one big dream together right now.
Correct answer. Now, how did you conclude that the Akasha is capable of this? The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate. It is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace.
I think it's that one. It
and it
compiles
grants knowledge
the
to
knowledge.
the people.
That doesn't sound
No,
right.
okay.
Oh,
There we
okay.
go.
Those dream-controlling creatures in the forest also get their power
I think it was
from
bigger
the
for
Dendro
gameplay.
Archon, right?
It was a
That would
massive
explain
map,
why the
but a lot of it was
Akasha has
open
the
sea,
ability
wasn't it?
to control people's dreams too. But is stealing everyone's dreams really how the Akasha compiles their wisdom? Isn't there anything more to it than that?
Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most active when they're dreaming. In other words, dreams are rich bundles of human wisdom.
So in other words, The complete opposite of how Hypatia understood it. Paimon remembers her saying that the sages think dreams are foolish delusions, and the fact that no one dreams is a blessing from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. So it was all a dirty trick? The real story is that the sages from the academia are using the Akasha to steal people's dreams for their own
I don't know if
use.
that's good, Matchko. I've not been into PCs and stuff for years, so I used to build them many years ago. Now it's a lot more complicated.
Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So
Played
then,
with 200 hours,
what about
wow.
the samsara?
I need to have a look at mine to see
The
what it
beep
says
is a
mine is.
prompt tone for Akasha operations. We still hear it every night.
Okay.
Those spaces kept disappearing before my eyes. But as soon as that beep sounded, many more spaces materialized. Those dreamscapes kept vanishing. But as soon as that beep sounded, more new spaces appeared.
Okay, what one do we connect that to? So it doesn't go to that one. No, not the Akasha sound. Okay, we've got to read these ones to see what they do.
The Grand Sage said, "Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's
321
content."
hours. Yeah, I know my
Did he mean something
Valhalla's
more?
a very long one.
My mind feels exhausted, even though I haven't done too much thinking. What is going on?
I don't know where you see it, to be fair.
We've already experienced the Sub-Zerus festival many times, and the day of the festival seems to be in a perpetual samsara.
Oh, you're ahead of me then in Valhalla. Oh, mine says, according to this, 305 hours. Okay, so this has got to be... No. So, mass production of dreams.
Correct. The Akasha is keeping each person's brain in a constant dream state, but also separating their consciousness from their own dream.
What was my
Their disembodied
Odyssey one then?
consciousness is placed inside the collective dream
Odyssey
of the
for me
Sub-Zerus
was
festival along with everyone
186
else's,
hours.
while their now vacant dreams
For
are
100%
harvested
progress.
by the Akasha. No one is any the wiser as another day passes in the dream, and so begins another
Origins was only
samsara
98
cycle.
hours, to be fair. For
People
100%.
wake up to yet another dream about
Yeah,
the Sub-Zerus
you're-
festival.
You're
The dreams that
more
belong
hours than
to
I am
them
then.
are once again harvested by the Akasha. And so it continues.
Yeah, so did I.
So, this is like a dream factory, and the Akasha is a dream
I think you're only about
machine.
16 hours ahead.
Did Paimon get that analogy right?
Very good, Paimon. Using analogies well is an excellent habit to get into.
Okay, so that beep we keep hearing is actually from our real-life Akasha terminals.
You die a lot.
Off our
I don't think we
terminals
died
in
that
this
much when
dream
we did
doesn't
it, to
do
be fair. We
anything.
did a few times.
Alright, last question.
I wouldn't say we died a lot,
Who
though.
am I?
So who is Nahida?
They say that alchemical divination is the Dendro Archon's divine revelation. So then, if Nahida has referred to herself as the moon...
Is she the moon?
Now
Is she
that I
illusions?
think about it, wasn't illusions a hint that we're all dreaming? Now that I think about it, wasn't illusions hinting at the sage's deception of Sumeru's people?
So that would mean she's the moon then.
So you noticed.
You've not played Ragnarok yet, though. Yeah, we've done a bit of it, to be fair.
That would be the hardest question.
Oh, no, we've completed
That's
Ragnarok,
why
in
I put
fact.
it last.
It's the roguelike
That
side we've
wasn't
not
hard
finished.
at all. Even Paimon guessed that. Everything about you is different. We just didn't want to expose you is all.
Kushayla,
Now you
good morning,
mention
how are
it,
you?
Nahida,
Apologise
you've
if I
been
pronounced your
hinting to
name
us
wrong.
Since the
Hopefully
very
I haven't.
beginning. It's funny. Thinking back to when we were asking all over the place for info about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Paimon didn't expect to meet you like this.
I have a lot of questions for you.
Yes, those can wait until we're back in real life. On
Right,
the
how long
other
before we're
hand,
back in real life? I
I'd be
need to do
happy
these
to
events.
answer any more questions you have about here and now.
Yeah, for the money it costs, I would wait till it's on offer. when you do have the money, because I don't think it's worth full price for that amount of hours. But yeah, it's not that long.
You asked me this question before. My answer was, it would literally blow your minds. Now that you know this is all a dream, this answer should hopefully make more sense. Have you heard the saying, don't wake a sleepwalker? Likewise, if someone suddenly had told you all this instead of you learning it on your own, your notion of reality and dream would be thrown into irreversible confusion. I couldn't expose you to that kind of risk. That's why I could only give you very subtle hints and some suggestions. Long story short, I'm really sorry I had to keep you guessing.
Okay, we've done that one. How do the sages manage to keep people from noticing this?
Firstly, this dream we're in is completely based on reality.
The gameplay's pretty
People have
good.
already experienced this Sub-Zero's festival, so it would be very difficult for them to find anything that strikes
But yeah,
them
I
as
don't
surreal.
think it's worth the full price.
Secondly,
for the
you're
time you
probably
get from it.
wondering why people don't have any memories.
I don't know how
from
much of this
earlier
quest is left,
samsara,
Dennis,
right?
before we can even start the
That's
events, to be
because
fair.
people don't remember their dreams most of the time anyway. And in any case, their actual dreams are being taken away from them by the Akasha. So whenever they wake up in this dream of the Sub-Zero's festival, they don't remember anything from their previous identical dream.
That reminds Paimon. Traveler had a dream when we were in the Avidia Forest, but couldn't see what it was about after waking up.
Dennis, we're
Is that an
15
example of
subscribers
what you
away
mean?
from 800.
Yes. Only after receiving the blessing of Dendro can a person gain
Imelda,
the Dendro
good morning,
element's
how are you?
enhancing power. That explains the feelings of deja vu. Meanwhile, everyone else has no idea that they are in the Sub-Zero's festival Samsara, while their dreams are stolen from them over and over again.
Okay, we've done the first two questions. So about the side effects of a mass-produced
Can
dream.
humans really keep dreaming forever like this? Will it ever end?
Yeah,
so,
I think the Assassin's Creed Japan
You might say
trailer
your mental
doesn't give
fatigue
much
has
away, does
already
it? That's the
answered this
problem.
question. Eventually, there's only so much that people can tolerate. Especially those whose health is compromised to begin with, like Dunyarzad.
I won't be able to do them off
This
stream today, Dennis,
exploitation takes an
because
even
I've got
harder
meetings
toll
this
on them.
afternoon again, as I did
People's
yesterday.
lives are at stake here.
Constant
and
phone
nobody
calls
knows
and
a thing.
flipping
We've got to put a
annoying
stop to this.
video conferences with the insurance and different doctors and things. It's annoying. I think the only afternoon I have free is tomorrow, I believe. Yeah, this week has just been full of doctor's appointments and things in the afternoon. Why is the dream about the Sub-Zero's festival?
I know, right? Why did they have to base this dream on my birthday? Could it really just be a coincidence?
Even you don't know the reason? Wow. Now that's strange.
The Academia sages are determined to harvest lots of dreams in a short time, no matter the cost. They have to be up to no good. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about it. Traveler, do you have any information?
Okay, dreams of no
Those
human
spaces
presence.
remind me of dreams. Like the one
Ghost
I
of
had in
Tsushima
the
challenges.
Forest.
I didn't even know it.
Except
Oh,
these
that's
have
the
no
multiplayer, isn't
sign
it?
of human presence.
I completely forgot about that. That's definitely something I want to look at. So
Grand
yeah, if
Sage
people
said,
want to go do it together,
"Go
that's absolutely
celebrate
fine.
the
I
birth
completely
of that
forgot about
god
that.
to your heart's content." Did he mean something more?
Information on the Akasha.
Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people.
Okay.
That doesn't sound
No,
right.
it's not that one, is it?
That doesn't sound right.
Okay, it's a Grand Sage's speech. There we go.
Celebrate
It's not good
the
alone.
birth of
Thanks for the
that
like, but it was
god.
much appreciated.
Could it mean?
Yeah, no, that's fine. When we get to it, we'll organise it then. Good morning, Zayden. How are you? Okay, we've got all our questions asked.
Saving the people of Sumeru with no regard for their safety. No matter what they're trying to do, this is unforgivable.
Thanks for the like, much appreciated, whoever that was.
After we end the Sub-Zero's festival Samsara, we have to look into them.
Okay, I think we are getting towards the end of this.
How can the sages of the Academia do this behind their Archon's back? This is ridiculous.
But thank you to all the new
In the end,
subscribers. We're only
I'm
15
just
away
the
from
moon.
800 now, which is incredible.
The real sun is long gone.
A sun and a moon? Nahida's talking in riddles again.
There's the beep.
Oh, we're out of time today.
I'll tell you how to break free of the samsara tomorrow. See you then.
You've watched players do it alone, it's frustrating, is it?
Good morning, Nahida.
I don't even know, because I've been doing everything blind, I've no idea what to expect, to be fair.
Should we instead
Dishan,
say
good morning, how are you?
Lesser Lord Kusanali? Hey, what's wrong, Nahida?
Genshin's good. I'm annoyed. We were trying to get all the events done today because they run out in 3-4 days time. But because we started this quest in the last stream Tuesday evening, we're now stuck in a time loop. So until we finish this, we can't go and do anything else. Where is Dunya's at?
I'm afraid that what you're
But we're getting
thinking
there.
right now is correct.
It's taken a while, this quest. Thank you for the like, much appreciated, whoever that was.
Dunyarzad already disappear?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, but I completely agree with you, Al. I'm more than happy to do it with others.
Are we too late?
Especially if it's going to be frustrating on your own. We just need to organise it. I don't know how far we are off doing it, to be fair. I would assume that's after DLC would be the best time to do it.
Paimon can't believe it. Wait.
But yeah, absolutely, I will organise it.
Just what is she? Is she also going to disappear?
How many people can you do it with, out of
She's
curiosity?
like a puppet, but not completely. The real Dunyarzad's consciousness could no longer keep playing her role in this dream. So another
Yeah, after
Dunyarzad
Ricky Island,
appeared
yeah.
to
How many
replace
people
her in the dream.
can you team up with?
Just like the grass and the trees, that Dunyarzad is just a building block of the dream that helps to keep it going.
But personality-wise, she's nothing like the real Dunyarzad.
Oh, 4 is that? Okay, that's cool.
Puppets are stiff and can't copy a living person's vitality. After all, they're just there as filler. You know, speaking of which, the old Dunyarzad might not have been too different from a puppet.
Dunyarzad truly believed that she met you within her consciousness, and it was you who inspired her. So you do remember her after all.
Yes. Back then, her family was overly protective of her. No one cared about her personality or thoughts.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
It was as if she only lived
I'm
to
definitely up
stalk
for
her
doing it
Ozar.
together.
I just gave her a little wisdom so she could look at life in a new way. So that she could be her own person. But even so, she's
Still meant a lot to her.
far from it. I'm still a long way off from being a real Archon. I couldn't even save her. If I were a competent Archon, I wouldn't have let my most faithful follower die at the Sub-Zerus Festival with so many regrets.
Please don't beat yourself up over it, Nahida. It's the sage's fault, and theirs alone.
Oh, you don't, do you?
Myself up. All I did was to rationally observe
That's a
the
good point,
distance
Al.
between myself and a real Archon.
Don't be like that, Nahida.
I forgot about that. That's a good point.
Still allowed to be sad.
To be fair, it's a good job you sold it, because at least then it didn't get destroyed in the fire.
We must end the samsara.
But there is a
as soon
plus
as
point out of that.
possible.
You got money for it,
Great, but
at least.
how do we do that?
Although the Sub-Zerus Festival dream is under the Akasha's control, only humans can dream. Even the Akasha is unable to create them. That means this dream belongs to a host who created it.
Exactly. At least it didn't burn up. You actually got some money from it.
So, how should we find that person?
Well, if this is someone's dream, then everything here must come from deep within their consciousness. Which means, with the power of imagination, they can change anything in this dream.
Imagination? What do you mean by that?
That would have made you angry. Yeah, that wouldn't have been fun.
Imagination means breaking through what you perceive as normal. Like when a server at a tavern brings a plate to you, you'd naturally assume that food is on it. However, if you're the dream's host and you become aware that you're dreaming, when you imagine gold and more on the plate, the dream will respond in kind. and the server really will bring
Yeah,
you gold
that definitely would
tomorrow.
have been
But right now,
a
our
moment
host
of
is
a lot
unaware
of swear
that
words.
this is a dream. No matter how many times they're served, it will always be food.
So we find the host, and then what?
Find some way to make that person realize that they're dreaming. Usually, once that happens, the person will wake up and the dream samsara will be broken.
How are we going to find them, though? If it could be anyone, it'd be like looking for a needle in a haystack. And even if we did find them, how are we supposed to make them realize they're dreaming? After all, like you said, don't wake a sleepwalker.
It's extremely difficult, yes. But the only ones who can do it are you two. Remember, everything you've achieved up to this point has all been for the sake of finding the host and ending the samsara. As for me, during this time, I'll be out of town.
Out of town? Are you going to that place full of dreams where the traveler went?
Yes. I want to try something. There must still be a small wisp of possibility. Hurry and go. Dreams are supposed to be fantastical, romantic, and full of
MKKK, good morning, how are you?
Unnecessary things like this samsara
You was younger, you had a Hulk mode, did you have? I think as you get older, that kind of thing does disappear, doesn't it?
Still a little
I must admit,
that we've come
I'm the
this
same.
far only for Dunyarzad to...
You do become a lot calmer
She was such
as
a
you get
good
older, I
person,
think.
with such a simple wish. But fate was against her.
I just feel so demoralised.
Yeah. Saving Dunyarzad is what kept us going this whole time. But we mustn't lose hope, Traveler.
I'm good, thank you. I'm not bad at all. How are you?
See us save everyone else. So let's break the samsara for her sake. Paimon's wondering, do you think the sages would get one of their own to be the host of this dream? Feels like it would be easier to control it that way, no?
Unlikely. Knowing the plan, they'd probably become aware that they were dreaming.
That's true. Plus, the sages probably weren't counting on there being other factors beyond their control. Like Nahida.
See, I was never like that as a child, to be fair. I used to look after my toys,
Who do you think
to be
the
fair.
host of the dream is?
The one with the strange get-up, I'll do.
Oh, that would make sense.
Faris.
Faris, the Knight of Flowers, is a symbol of the whole Sub-Zero's festival, right? Pretty core character. Let's go ask him some questions, shall we?
Right, we're going to go and speak to Faris then by the looks of this. It does seem like we're getting to the end of this. But we're not quite there yet. We've gained in some Prima Gems from doing this quest, to be fair. We're still miles away from 10, though. But now we need to go and speak to Faris, the Knight of Flowers, to see if he is the host of this dream that's keeping us locked in the same day. Hang on. I've gone the wrong way here. Yeah. We go this way, don't we? Yeah, here he is. Knight of Flowers. Eva Hulk and nothing in your emotions. I used to watch the new
Is everything okay?
She-Hulk today, actually. I was always calm when Dad was going on when there was that age of telling me.
It's a little hard to explain. Would you mind taking part in a little experiment with us?
An experiment? That came out of nowhere.
Wrestling Hulk or Comic Hulk?
I'm listening, though.
Comic Hulk.
What do you need me to do?
Could you make a wish?
Imagine your eyes coming true. Imagine your wish becoming true before your very eyes.
You want me to make a wish? Is that a new Sub-Zero's festival tradition or something?
Less questions, more wishing!
Okay.
Dennis, have you seen we're 15 away from 800?
My wish. Okay. I'm a little nervous saying this out loud, but I want Miss Dunyarzad to be happy.
Oh.
Yeah, that wish can't come true because she's no longer with us.
I noticed earlier that she looked a bit down, and she wasn't really talking to anyone. She just doesn't seem like herself. She's always so gentle and kind, and all the kids love her. I've also wondered if the reason she asked me to be fairest Knight of Flowers is because I'm special to her, or something.
So, you have a crush on Dunyarzad?
Oh, it's incredible, Dennis. It really is.
Oh, is it that obvious? After what I just said, I guess it is. When she placed the hat of the Knight of Flowers onto my head, she said to me,
Your athlete's
I want
not
everyone
nice.
to have a happy Sub-Zerus festival.
I've only ever had it once. And it's horrible.
What she didn't realize was that I'm not that interested in how everyone else feels. In that moment, I just wanted to be her Knight of Flowers for the rest of my life. 50 years? 100 years? I'll serve her till the end of time. Okay, yeah, that was a bit much. Felt like the right moment to get it off my chest, but that was pretty embarrassing.
I'm not sure what caused it. I thought it was caused by
I would like Miss
not drying
Dunyarzad
between your
to appear in
toes
front of me
properly,
right
but
now
I don't
with a
know
smile on her
honestly what
face.
actually caused it.
Here goes.
Please come true.
You'll have a job before singing. Please come true.
I'm gonna open my eyes. Oh, you're...
But that is the downside of the hotel rooms, though, isn't it?
Fucky? Sorry, but only one portion of Yelda candies per person. Back home you go. Nice try, you two. Anyway, never mind. I don't need to see her appear right in front of me. As long as she's happy.
Guess he isn't the host of this stream after all. Should have expected it wouldn't be this easy.
Oh, is it packed?
Bumps into the kidnappers.
I'll teach them a lesson they won't forget.
Huh?
I think we're going to fight.
Can handle them.
May finally get some action in this mission. 15 people, wow. Motorists.
Oh, it's you. Great timing. Please take...
Take Dunyarzad and leave.
Hey, this is my job. The homie Yanni's pay me, not you.
Leave.
You... fine, alright. Knock yourself out. Why are you so worked up anyway? It's not like I don't trust your fighting skills. Anyway, watch yourself.
So we're changing what happened previously. Normally Dyer would always be the one that attacks them.
So you got yourself some backup.
PS Studio, good morning, how are you?
You're going down.
We finally get some action. This quest has been very long-winded, but we finally get to see some action.
Useless. Get out of here!
Scatter!
No more tricks up your sleeve.
Bennett.
Get out of here!
That's one down. Nice reaction there.
Get out of here!
Another nice reaction. I think that's the second one down. There's one left. To be fair, they've not been too difficult to beat, have they, really? Some nice reactions going. It tends to work pretty well. Right, now there's more incoming. I think that's 3 defeated, but now there's 2 more.
Propagate!
Back off!
Scatter!
He kind of got killed in a really weird way.
Propagate!
No, he's still going, actually. I thought we had him done. Right, now he's down. Right, last one. end up out here annoyingly. Right, that's him down. That went okay. Well, we now got to talk to Paimon. You're from Sri Lanka? Yeah, there's quite a lot of people from Sri Lanka recently. I know it's all because of a community post. 15 homeless drug users. Yeah, that's not good.
You and Nihida both. Dunyarzad wouldn't want to see you two like this. Oh, and speaking of her, Paimon just remembered something. Remember how during the first Sub-Zero's festival, before the Samsara started, we came here with Dunyarzad because she wanted to pick something up? She said it was because she had forgotten something.
I remember that.
Okay, so Paimon's memory is working so far. Anyway, Paimon also remembers
I hope you're well, PS Studio.
Somewhere around here. She pointed it out to us the night before the Sub-Zero's festival.
Maybe it'll give us some clues.
Even if it's only a tiny clue.
That's the first bit of action we've had in nearly 2 hours of this quest. Some of these quests do take a very long time to get through. There's a lot of talking, and we listen to it all, obviously.
It's rude to enter other people's spaces without permission, but desperate times call for
Thanks for the like, much appreciated, whoever that was.
Hey, the windows are unlocked. Okay, Paimon's gonna take a peek inside.
Paimon enters the room and returns a while later carrying something.
This was only a temporary residence,
yeah, it could be whatever
so
they used to clean it, to be fair.
Nothing inside except this book on the table. Should we open it?
Oh, wow, okay. An elegantly written note. After almost 16 days, I was finally able to get these notes written before the Super Festival. Once the festival ends, you and Paimon probably continue your journey immediately. So I was hoping I'd be able to give you this to you before that. This is a compilation of folk legends concerning Lesser Lord Kusanali, created from a series of interviews that I conducted in succession and wrote down. I interviewed so many people, but I'm afraid that there are very few who know much about her. Still, I hope this will be of use to you in your search for her. Gandharville's water supply was once contaminated, forcing everyone to go very far out to get water. But one day, people suddenly found that the water was drinkable again, and some said that a green light was seen near the water source the previous night. Everyone believes this was the divine power of Lesser Lord Kusanali at work. This sounds quite possible. The decontamination of water sources via natural means probably takes ages. Did Lesser Lord Kusanali appear in Gandharville then? After Mama passed away, I was simply afraid of the dark. I was super afraid of the dark and couldn't sleep. From one day on, I could hear a voice that would chat with me till I fell asleep. A nice lady told me that Lesser Lord Kusanali must have been watching over me. Poor child. I hope that the Supers Festival makes him a little happier. This is quite similar to something I experienced back then as well. She is indeed a gentle god. There was this one time when I'd had a wee bit too much to drink and couldn't find my way home to save my life. Then when I turned a corner, I could have sworn I saw Lesser Lord Kusanali. She was very tall and had the most muscular arms, and she caught me when I slipped and fell. The next morning I found myself sleeping under a tree. I reckon that must have been her looking out for me. I'm not sure this one has that much value as a reference. That was probably just a tree, right? These folk records appended with Dunyarzad's references and opinions leave every page densely packed.
Wow. Dunyarzad wrote all of this. Sounds
you never
like
bath her in the shower, oh wow.
Thinking of us even while we were away.
I always do, to be fair, even if when we stay in hotels and stuff. Well, that's many years
now, preparing for the
previous to now, but
festival and had all her health problems to worry about. She must have wanted to give this to us as a gift on the day of the Sub-Zero's festival, right? If we hadn't found this book, we never would have known. But now that we know, we can't even thank her.
Dunyarzad.
Hey! Where are you off to?
There must be a way of saving her. Surely. Talk to Dunyarzad. Okay. Hoping there's a way of saving her. Where is she? Oh, we're here. Yeah, I know. I just don't think. I just never thought about it before. To be fair, I guess. Thank you.
Traveler? You must be exhausted. Come to think of it, we've been stuck in this place for a really, really long
I've just never thought of it like that before.
Heck, even the last time we were chatting happily with Denyerzad feels like an eternity ago. Paimon still remembers when we were sitting here, and the way her eyes sparkled when she talked about Nilu's Dance of Sub-Zerus.
I can barely recall it
There
now.
will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets.
Yeah, I know that.
That was what the real Denyerzad
Thanks.
said,
It's not something crossed my mind before.
Does that mean...
Denyerzad?
Yes, Traveler. What is it?
Oh, so she's still just a puppet. But just now, how come...
Not leave behind any regrets.
What? Where are we going this time?
I think we're finally getting to the end of this. To watch the Dance of Subaraz. So I think we're heading back up. It's a lot of back and forth so far. I'm going the wrong way. We want to go up this way. I think we're finally going to get to see the dance of the festival. Down here. There we go. This is the dance stage. You have hydrogen peroxide. You won't use it.
To order an investigation
That's one way to
into
clean it.
every single event organizer. The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
How did things turn out like this? Traveler?
Yeah, see, I understand the loop. I understand what is happening.
He's a sage.
It just went on for a very long time.
I don't want to drag
We're nearly
you into
2
this.
hours on the same story.
Traveler? What the heck
Plus what we did in the last stream as well.
the academia, that's another day gone to waste! Wait, they're not reacting! Have they been scared stiff?
They're puppets.
Oh, of course! If this is the sage's plan, they wouldn't put themselves through this! So they're just substitutes!
What is this? What happened to the Grand Sage and his entourage?
What's up with those flowers?
Like I said, they symbolize the goddess of flowers.
It took you a while.
It's just a shame that all the real
It took you a while to
Padisaras
complete
went
them.
extinct after her death.
Yes. The Greater Lord brought forth new Padisaras in memory of the goddess of
Good morning,
flowers.
Sue. How are you?
But she ultimately could never truly
Sorry about
replicate
that.
that beautiful
Sleep
shade
is
of
definitely
purple.
something I'm struggling with at the minute. It took you a whole day to complete it. I understand that feeling at the minute.
That beautiful shade of purple. Aren't these flowers real Padisaras? Just like the ones from the legend? I didn't even notice. Dunyarzad, did you find these?
But didn't you just say all the real flowers went
We still got another hour and a half yet, Dennis.
passed away?
We've still got plenty of time.
So, Al?
Yeah. What's going on here?
Nailu, close your eyes.
Uh-huh?
Imagine that the Grand Sage's entourage are not here in front of you.
You guys are acting weird. But okay, I'll try. Hey!
They disappeared! So
Oh, end of the story. Oh, okay.
What a surprise! Purple body Saras don't exist in the real world anymore. But in Nilu's subconscious, they can appear as decorations on the stage. It's just like the example Nahida told us.
I thought you meant the stream.
People assumed
It's
there
all
will
good.
be food on a plate, and Nilu assumed there would be real Patty Saras in the flower pots. So when you saw the flowers, you instantly knew it was Nilu?
Correct.
But if we want to end the samsara, we need the host to become aware that they're dreaming. How should we make Nilu realize that?
Am I dreaming?
Huh?
How did you come to that conclusion?
So I'm right. Is this Lesser Lord Kusanali responding to
No,
our
we haven't had a
celebration
chance
of
because
the
we locked
Sub-Series
ourselves into
Festival?
the story of the last stream. We've not been able to do any events yet.
Completely wrong either. The point is, what made you think this is a dream? As far as you know, people in Sumeru don't dream, right?
Yeah, but have you heard the tale of the first sage? To prevent a calamity, he went on a journey to find the Dendro Archon.
Ooh, sounds familiar. Dunyarzad told us a story like that when we first arrived in Sumeru City. So it was about the first sage, huh?
Yep, but in the part you heard, he hadn't become the first sage yet. There's more to the story. His piety and wisdom were acknowledged by the Dendro Archon, and she finally gave her blessing to him. All kinds of spectacular scenes appeared in front of the first sage, as if all the knowledge in the world was being painted onto a canvas right before him. He was captivated. After who knows how long, he mastered all the knowledge he could comprehend. Afterward, he said to the Dendro Archon, "I miss my parents, my wife, and my children. I've been away from home for far too long. They must be worried." The Dendro Archon smiled. The next second, the sage found himself lying in his bed, as if he had just woken up from a dream. His wife, lying next to him, said, "You're off to search for the Dendro Archon.
We haven't
today,
even
aren't
unlocked the
you?
bosses yet, have we?
Have a safe journey, my love."
And I think the bosses event, we've still got
the
another
first
7
sage
days.
took care of many
There's 2 other
disasters
events
in
that run out in
Sumeru
3
City,
days, so they're
and
kind of more
founded
important
the
at this point.
Academia.
But we'll double check.
What a happy ending.
But I'm pretty sure we've got 7 days for the bosses,
Sage was
but only
dreaming
3
ever
days
since
for the other 2
beginning of
events.
the story? He never went on his journey?
Yes, but his faith and determination were conveyed to the Dendro Archon, so she blessed him in the form of a dream.
Paimon understands where you're coming from now. That's a really interesting connection. But we really gotta wake up soon, like the sage in the story.
Yeah, but like I say, if the other 2 events are more important and end sooner, then I'll leave the bosses because we've got longer to do them. Could also be the brand new sneak support. Oh, new shoes? Yeah, they could do it. Now that Nailu is aware of
I
it.
see. Well, it just so
I'll eat
happens
till
that
then. Okay.
today's Sub-Zero's festival is almost over too.
Depends how many people tried them on before you, Al.
Since we're in a dream, let's make this final dance of
To be fair, it could
Sub-Zero's
be
as
anything, couldn't it?
beautiful as we can.
We've been waiting a long time for this. So now we're going to see the dance, I believe. These set pieces are normally incredible.
The wait is over, everyone.
Yeah, it's weird, it's just 1 foot.
I dedicate this to our god, the dance of Sub-Zerus.
You've just come back to school, have you, Zadam? How was your day? That's the right first one, that's the issue. I thought I was relaxing stream. Good, glad it was good. To be fair, this game is quite relaxing.
If I said I had no regrets, I would have loved to see Nilou's dance.
Yeah, the worst part's the itching, isn't it? I bet. Simmer, Dennis, did you hear we're getting 1,600 Prima Gems as of the 28th of September to the 1st of October?
Oh, good morning, traveler. Oh, Paimon feels like she's been asleep for the longest time.
Good morning, Paimon.
Paimon's head
Is it over now then?
super heavy.
Have we broken the spell?
Did we oversleep? Do you even remember going to sleep?
We're close, aren't we? I'm amazed at how quickly it's shot up. And obviously we know who it's thanks to. I will do the channel update video next week, and I've thanked him on his stream, I've thanked him in his community. I've thanked him as much as I can. I emailed him, but I will be mentioning him as well in the channel update, because it's been incredible. 1,600 Prima Gems, enough for 10 wishes, Dennis. I remember now.
Quick, take off your Akasha terminal.
At the end of the Dance of Sub-Zerus, I think I saw. But yeah, it's been incredible, Zadam.
She's not in her room. What happened?
Let's go to the usual spot.
What usual spot?
Am I doing it, or is it doing it for me? The end of the Sub-Zerus Festival. Find Dunyazad. Okay. We are near the end of this mission now at last. The subs have jumped massively, Not, I'd say within the last 2 or 3 days.
For organizing the Sub-Zerus festival for me.
I'm sorry, who are...
Dunyazad! You're okay! Oh, don't scare us like that!
Yeah, 3 months ago we had about 300, I think. Dunyazad.
Oh, Traveler Paimon. I have something amazing to tell you. I just had a dream, and I saw Nilou performing the dance of Sub-Zerus.
It is completed. We have done it. We need to talk to Catherine. I don't want to talk to Catherine. The reason I don't want to talk to Catherine, because I want to do the events, which is what we planned to do. So a big YouTuber streamer gave us a big shout out on his community page, and that's where the majority have come from. It happened about 3 days ago. Right, we're not going to talk to Catherine. So I'm hoping we can now leave, because I want to do the event. So, table analytics ends in 3 days, 17 hours, and so does the phase trials. Graven Innocence, we have 5 days. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So actually, we have enough time for Graven Innocence, so we don't want to do Graven Innocence. We want to focus on Tablet Analytics and the phase trials. They're the 2 we need to do. Let's have a look at Table Analytics first. hopefully we can now fast travel. This will tell us if we have finished that mission. We can. Get in. We can now leave the city. Yeah, it was mad. When they all started appearing the other day, it was completely mad. I remember when I only had one or two. I know. Right, we're heading over here. We can finally do the events. We'll obviously finish that quest. We'll start the next part of it. But for today, I want to focus on events because they are finishing, and we need to do them sooner rather than later. We're going to ignore the random event. Want to get these events started and done. These are the best way of getting Prima Gems. We have gained Prima Gems today from doing the main quest as well. At 288 now. Still a long way off though. Doing over 10 wishes. But yeah, we've jumped up massively recently. Right, strange person on the cliff. We've got to speak to them. But why are we in combat? Who's it? Ah. We're being attacked, that's why we can't speak to her just yet. Got to defeat these and then we can speak to her and then start the event. I've been waiting to start. Go that a bit too early there. Okay, that's 2 down. There's still 1 here though, annoyingly. And that's another 1 down as well now. Okay, so now we should be able to start this event. Did we lose? We didn't pick anything up when we defeated one of them, so I just wonder if we lost anything, but I don't think we did. Right, let's speak to the lady. When you started Rising from the West, you had very few. Yeah, I don't know, I think we had more at that point. I'm trying to think how many we had. I think we had over 100 for Forbidden West. Zero Dawn we probably had left. But yeah, subscribe is something I've not really paid that much attention to, but it's nice to grow in general anyway, to be fair. What is this person giggling away and talking to herself for? Gee, she gives Paimon the creeps. Let's keep a distance, shall we? What if she's at the end of her rope? Hey, you don't have to worry so much about random strangers, you know. See, that's why I miss main story quests, because they talk for me. When did you get here? Talking bad behind someone's back is rude, you know. I, Hajanad, am Spantamad starved tomorrow. Just you wait. When I become a famous researcher, I shall dedicate a trash talk paper specially for you. Wow, she's a real meanie, and her name sounds so difficult to say. Yes, it does. Wait, could this little fellow be the white high-intelligence floating assistive unit from those rumours? What kind of rumours were those? Palmer's never heard of that nickname. I'm not a superstar by far, to be fair. Anyway, a blonde-haired outlander of a white high-intelligence floating assistive unit. Today is my lucky day. No, you know as well as I do, the main thing this has been for me is to give me a social life after what happened. Thank you for the like, it was much appreciated. So, you know, growth has never been on my mind. It's nice to meet new people. But yeah, to have it suddenly jump up is just incredible. Listen, I can make fighters stronger, so let's make a deal, right? This sounds familiar. Of course, there are tons of alchemists around Teyvat, just like me, and we strive to explore the full potential of alchemy. Supporting battles is one of the most essential services alchemy has to offer. If we can exercise the full potential of our potions, we can even rewrite the rules of battle. I believe you must have run into other alchemists studying potions during your travels, but compared to me, most of them are dabblers, with only a few of them having made any progress. I recall that a monster alchemist once published a research paper named Combat Environment Changes Made by the Spread of Aerolized Liquid Potions. Oh yeah, everybody starts small, absolutely. Oh, the naivety. It doesn't matter if you add volatilizing elements to the solution, your potion will still found in spreading speed and density. Oh, look at her go. Seems like somebody's trying to convince us that she's the best at what she does. So about this deal of yours. So, Miss Hajanad, you have the strongest potions around, do you? Are you going to sell them to us at a discount? Good question. I was just about to show you my newest invention. I have compressed 2 types of highly concentrated potions into crystallized flakes and divided them into equal pieces. and then place them into a sealed and high-pressure environment using the alchemy device. When you need to use the potion, you just ignite the small explosives inside the device. This way, parts of the two flakes are instantly vaporized and sufficiently mixed together. The pressure caused by the explosion will push the potion vapor out of the device and spread it evenly across a vast area, thus providing support in battle. I call this process the remelting effect. The device, the remelting device, and the potion remelting tablets. Remelting. An explosion. The air will be filled with a refreshing fragrance after a powerful explosion, and the one inhaling it will experience a drastic increase in power. What do you think? I'm very tempting, right? Don't you want to try it? Then all you need to do is watch out for the effects of the potion during battle, and help me record any minor performance issues that crop up. Of course, I won't take your help for granted. You'll be well paid for your trouble. So you just see us as test subjects, huh? Also, this sounds super dangerous. We're definitely out. You may never have 10,000, but you might get close. You never know, do you? That's the thing. Big time rush. We'll consider the offer if you promise 100,000% compensation if something goes wrong. Not a problem. I've done the necessary experiments many times, so I can guarantee that it is safe. No hesitation at all. It's not as if we're lacking more or anything. That's true. For someone who has such a fantastic tales published about them, you must be beyond wealthy. Well then, pretty please? I sincerely apologise for treating you badly earlier and for trying to buy you over with Mora. I will owe you the world if you can help me complete my experiments. When I become a famous researcher, I will never forget what you've done for me. This drastic attitude change and that promise. That's optimism for you. Come to think of it, I'm the one who's seeking for your help, so I should have been more proper when asking you for help. I know that doesn't look good on my side, but you will only meet more people who are just like me in the future. If nothing else, I gave you my word and promised you Mora. Others might treat you as free labour. All things considered, our encounter was a rather realistic one, eh? Isn't it kind of rude to assume people will just take advantage of us? Still, she does have a point. Wavering, are we, Paimon? Come on, she begged us and everything. Also, Paimon's kind of curious as to how powerful her potions might be. Plus, Paimon doesn't think she had bad intentions. Maybe it's just her eagerness toward her studies that made her a bit weird. Maybe she'll be a bit nicer once her research is complete. Are you discussing how to test the device? There's a domain nearby. Actually, according to feedback from other adventurers, it's suitable for the combat test we wish to conduct. I haven't said yes yet, you know. I've entrusted my fate to you two, so please help me. Well, this one can't be harder than a regular adventure commission. Let's just go and test this device out in that domain. The deal then, I shall wait for good news from you here. So, we're going to go and do the domain and do this device. So, we must complete 3 consecutive challenge rounds during the Tablet Adder Linux stages. Each challenge round requires you to defeat opponents that will continuously appear within a time limit to accrue score. Your party setup can be changed between rounds to deal with different types of opponents. When the challenge ends, you'll obtain test-related emblems based on your score. The remelting device can be used every 15 seconds within the challenge to gain 1 or more potential remelting effects. Activating remelting effects will give powerful combat buffs for a limited time. Each combat round will feature different remelting effects. Use a remelting device at suitable timings to make combat quicker and more effective. Defeating opponents during the challenge can shorten the cooldown of the remelting device. The device's cooldown cannot be further decreased once it falls below 5 seconds. Okay, do I need to activate it? We may need to actually activate this remelting device. Or will it be automatic? I can't see a remelting device. Oh, it's there, I think. Okay, we can't, so it must automatically be activated in the domain. Right, let's head in and see what happens. So, temperature contrast supplement, Dazo points, monster list, remelting effects. Let's give it a go. Okay, we can actually do a score multiplier. We don't know. I don't know what the rewards are. You've already read that. I don't know what the rewards are offhand. So let's do the single player and just see what happens. I've got trial characters as well. Oh wow. Okay. Going to Hydro Cryo. So in theory, let's put the new characters in. I'll put the Traveller in. Do I put the Traveller in? No, let's try the characters it gives us. I think this will do. We'll use the characters that it's given us to do this. And see what happens. Thanks for the like, much appreciated, whoever that was. So we've got characters we've never really used, a few of them anyway.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
I should change character, but at the minute I don't need to, I don't think.
Amateur mistake.
Let's try Ganyu. Still doing as much damage, I must admit there. Whereas that is.
No, my
Kaya.
Frostbite.
Current score's quite good, I think. Kaya's doing his thing.
Freeze. This mode will be frozen in time.
This is long overdue. Next on the agenda.
Let me leave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate.
You can run, but you can't hide.
I think we're doing okay score-wise.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
It's very hectic, I'll give you that. We're going to see Ganyu. We have got Ganyu as a character. We haven't had a chance to use her as of yet. We do have her as a character. So it's quite nice to give her a little test out as well, to be fair. We completed the round. Look at that. Thanks for the like, much appreciated. Don't you know that you're a shooting star shining? Wow, so that's the first one done. We've got to complete 3 rounds, supposedly. This one is all about water and pyro, hydro and pyro, looking at that. But yeah, I don't know how our score did. We completed the round. I don't know rewards just yet. We'll use the characters they give us, as that kind of makes sense. We'll just swap between them all as we go. It's very constant.
There's the hammer. It's a real time.
They didn't last long, did they? Tartaglia is incredible by the looks of this.
You can run.
Just destroying everyone. Let's got Howtow him.
Riptide.
I haven't used half the characters, to be fair, but trying to use as many characters as possible.
Let me weave you a verse.
Nice and spicy.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Constantly trying to use the new characters as much as possible and change them as much as possible. What we got? That's current round complete. I don't even know how we did with score. But that's the current round complete. Wow. I think this is the last round we have to do this time. Obviously, we use the characters that gives us Pyro and Cryo this time, and we're against Ruins, Destroyers, Drakes, Scouts. It seems quite a simple one. You've just got to keep fighting and changing characters and using all the different elements to try and get as best score as possible. I don't even know if we're scoring high or not, to be fair. It's kind of a weird one. Hopefully this ends up being a really easy event just to complete quickly. Right, let's go in though. Let's see what happens this time. Ganyu is going to start us off.
This is long overdue. Higher, hands on fire!
Ganyu's doing well so far though. She's losing some health, but she's defeating things pretty quickly there.
Time to go.
Nice effect by Kaya there, helped massively. Ganyu back in. Another one down. Big guys this time. We did find these previously actually. Big attack there by that.
Born of ice and frost, for Rex Lapis. We're way behind schedule.
Boots out. Trying to change character as much as possible just to keep all the different elements going.
Next on the... This is long overdue.
Right, so I don't even know if her score's good or not.
Time to go.
Don't get frostbite. Freeze.
We're nearly out of time. 4 seconds. Okay, temperature contrast supplement done. 3,840 points. I don't know anywhere if that's anywhere near enough. Thanks for the likes, much appreciated. Hi Dusk, good morning, how are you? Yeah, we had a shout out by a big YouTuber a couple of days ago in his community post. And it's, yeah, the shout outs kind of increased us massively. We doubled subscribers in a day, basically. It's been incredible. But how are you? So we need to check that score against the event just to see what that gives us. So we can now claim, we've got to do this another three more times, I'm guessing with different things. We didn't quite get 4,000 points, but we did get up to 90 Prima Gems and some more as well. So we're going to do the other trials. I'm not too worried about the final rewards there. The Mora, that doesn't matter. So we need to score a minimum of 2,000 points, or 1,000 points really, for 90 Prima Gems. We need to do it another 3 times. Oh, we can report back. Let's report back and see what it said. Why are you not so good, Hi Dusk? Good morning, Gaming69, how are you? Kavishka, good morning, how are you? You're back. I waited here for so long. Come tell me how the remelting did in detail. Hajinode seems excited. Then we'll start with the shortcomings first. Clench your teeth. You describe the pros and cons of the remelting tablets to Hanjanad in detail. The current explosion is not accurate enough to control the exact potion mix, so the effects can be unstable. What you can do is make a shield for the explosive focus to result in shockwave and also modify the arrangement of preset tablets. Yes, it won't take long to make those modifications. The problem is funding. Fortunately, still my emergency funds. It should be enough for sell the old equipment and eat once a day from now on. You need a charger. Your left leg hurts too much that I can't walk, so I can bring. Oh, that's not good, Hi Dust. Sorry to hear that. Do you know what's wrong with it? Why didn't you mention that you don't have enough funds? Your payment is guaranteed. They're all budgeted out. I'm used to eating once a day by now. Sometimes I only have 3 meals in a week. It shouldn't be a problem. You don't have to try so hard. I kind of wish we hadn't spoke to her now. So we just finish off the event. Now Paimon's really curious. Why do you want to become a famous researcher so bad? Are you really that into academic research? Do you want to prove your worth by doing this, or are you planning to make a lot more with alchemy? This is out of the blue, so I'm not sure either. Maybe it's just because I was bullied in the past that I got obsessed. I can prove my worth, I can live a better life. So you're doing this for that reason. So that's why you started to do academic research. Yes, knowledge is everything in this country, and so the only way is up is through one's academic abilities. I don't have much talent or high intellect, so my breakthroughs are limited to unpopular subjects no one wants to take up. I've been delving into my research for so long that I forgot how to act around people. Perhaps my temper's suffered for it too. You already have an impressive goal now, you should try to enjoy your life. If you keep a normal heart and make normal conversation with people, there will definitely be those who'd like to help you with your research. Still, thank you for the advice. I realise that it's much easier and more interesting to study alchemy compared to studying what to read or what to say to others. I met you guys have been doing some self-reflection, and I believe that should really work on my emotions and expressions. He just died. I guess Dave did it. You don't know what's causing it. Yeah, you need to go and see a doctor. Thank you for the like, much appreciated whoever that was. Help me test out the remelting temps to go back and write my papers. Now, in addition to a promised payment, this too is for you. My best alchemy cauldron cost me a great deal back then, but I treasured it so much I never got a chance to use it. Why are you suddenly giving up your most precious tool? Remelting temps are different from traditional potions. They need the equipment I newly designed to produce them, so I won't be using this cauldron anyway. I did also make a promise to you, after all. Let this be a keepsake of that promise. You can try using it to make tea or soup, I guess. While it comes out of it, should taste better due to extraordinary extraction functions. Let's put it that way, it would be rude of us to refuse you. Just you wait. Okay, she's left. So I think we can still go back and finish off the things. We're going to do a good deed this time, right? Just another day in our adventures. Maybe a day will come when we will have forgotten about this event, and boom, Hajanad will suddenly becomes a famous researcher and invites us to visit her. Enough of that, let's go and make some tea. I'm not making tea with the alchemy cauldron. We are going back inside. We've got 3 more to do. That's that quest complete, though. So we've got some more Prima Gems on that as well. We've got 3 more to do for this event, and that will be 270 Prima Gems just from that. Thanks, Hydusk. Yeah, hopefully, the way it's going. Yeah, it's been an incredible few days, to be fair. Okay, let's head back in. We want to do this 3 more times, 90 Prima Gems a time, and then that event it should then be done. So we've done that one. We need more. We just need to have 1,000 points. All we need. So let's do our party setup. We'll use whoever they give us. So this time we've got 4 characters. Let's go again. It's never been an aim though, Hydusk, but it's just the way it's going is incredible.
Freeze to the core.
So we, as I say, we just need 1,000 points over the course of this. That's all we need.
Now you shall perish.
Yeah, got to focus on 1,000 because that will give us the 90 Prima Gems. I think we still have to complete each round though.
Torn to oblivion.
Guess we're going to try some new characters we've not seen before. Some of these characters we've never even looked at, so it's quite interesting to use different characters. Okay, we're getting close to the amount we need. Still need a few more. Obviously we know what Kaya can do.
So sorry.
Let's go back to Raiden Shogun.
There is no escape.
Free. Don't push your luck. This moment will be frozen in time.
Right, we've got the score we need. Obviously, we've got to finish the rounds, but we have got the score required to get the to get what we need from this. 5 seconds left.
Now you're testing my patience.
Round 1 complete. Round 2 next. Some different characters to use. We've already got the minimum score required for the Prima Gems, but I don't think you can leave until you've done it all. Klee's quite an interesting character to use. Official as well.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
What else have we got? Kicking.
I'll be fine. Speed of light. That really hurt. With sword comes shadow.
And they are just, it's so quick and easy with these characters. I know they're level 80s, but it's just, nothing is standing a chance.
Speed of light. By royal decree.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Nowhere to hide.
I keep forgetting to press the potion button, to be fair. And obviously that's what we're meant to be using, but I keep forgetting to press it. We are taking some damage, but it's not the end of the world, I must admit. It's quite, I'd say, an easy event, would be my thinking at this point.
Speed of light.
I don't think we'll get the 4,000 points, but we don't need that. All we're after is enough 90 Prima Gems. Right, last round. And we're going against Thunder Cravens. 4 new characters again. And this would be an easy... We've already got the 90 Prima Gems in the bag.
With sword comes shadow.
If we can somehow get 4,000 points, that's all the rewards, but it's not the end of the world if we don't.
The depths beckon.
I was going to say, where's the enemy?
Nowhere to hide. Stronger. Shadow Raven, let night fall.
Oh, they all lost health really quickly there. That's not good.
No rest for the
Could
wicked.
be an issue.
Be still.
I don't know if we've got anyone that heals. That's the only thing. I don't know what happens if we run out of time. But yeah, we've got a lot of people nearly dead there. We've lost Fischl.
One shall descend.
I'm feeling a little...
We may fight. Although we've got the points we need, so I think even if we die, I think we'll still win. Hopefully the points still count if we lose all our characters.
Rain Cutter. Rain outlines your fate. With sword comes shadow.
Hoping it does still count if we end up dying, because I think the way we go and we're going to.
I have taught you.
Right, okay, that's one down. We've got one character left now, I think. I'm hoping if we die, it still counts.
Cut to the chase.
We've only got 10 seconds to survive. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Yeah, there we go. Thunderpill done. Which now means we can move on to the next one. There's 2 more to go. And then that's all the rewards that we want from the event done. They are very fast and furious, but admittedly, it's quite a quick event to clear and get easy Primogems. 90 Primogems a time, times 4, that's 360 Primogems pretty quickly. So, on to the next one. We don't even need to do a times on the... We don't need to make it harder for ourselves because we only need 1,000 for the Primogems. So, new one. This is we've got Dendro and Electro are the two elements we're trying to use together. Party Gamer, good morning, how are you?
One with the forest. I hear everything.
Nowhere to hide. Speed of light. Just like we rehearsed. Go!
Get Fischl back in. Oh, that wasn't Fischl.
Let's nip that in the bud.
I keep forgetting to use the actual reason we're here and use the actual thing we're meant to do. It's evening time, is it for you? It's still it's morning for me, 11:15 in the morning to be fair, for my time.
Incoming. Wings of darkness. Come, Severus. I summon thee. I'm getting sick of this dude. Hi.
Delay in as well. It is definitely full-on fighting.
I hear everything. Enshroud.
To the chase.
As long as, like I say, as long as we get 1,000 points over the course of the 3 rounds, that is what we're after. That gives us the Primogems needed. We're getting to see a lot of the big moves though for a lot of these characters who have not used and may not even have this yet.
Nowhere to hide.
A lot of big moves from them.
Incoming.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
You are not welcome. Right this on for size.
Okay, that's nearly round 1 over. We've got the points we need for the Primogems. I don't think we can exit early though, annoyingly. There we go, that's that round complete. I'm good, thank you. I'm good. Thank you for asking. So this is Dendro and Hydro this time. And now we've already got the points we need. It's not such a big deal, but obviously I don't think we can back out. We do have to finish it.
I hear everything.
I want to see the connection with water. We've not really seen the water connection with Dendro before. We've gone for the Dendro and Electro in our team. Hydro seems to be pretty good as well though, looking at this.
Let me weave you a verse.
Yeah, so Hydro and Dendro work well together as well, which is definitely something new. We hadn't known about that connection. It was only Dendro and Electro we kind of knew about.
One thing after another. Can't see.
But yeah, definitely an easy way of getting some Primogems, which is good. What we all like. I am trying to swap character as much as possible. It's remembering to use the potions, that's the whole point of doing this. And I keep forgetting to use them.
Rain outlines your fate.
I hear everything. Excuse me.
A fairly simple fight,
Enshroud.
I will say. That connection with Hydro though is interesting. With the Dendro and Hydro, it's something I wasn't expecting.
Covenants of the deep.
As I say, a score is good enough. We've got what we wanted from it. That's that second round complete. Now we're against the Ruined Guards and the Graders and the Cruisers. And we're given 4 new characters again. Dendro and Hydra and Pyro this time as the connection. And this is the third one. There's only one more to do after this, and then we've got all the rewards needed.
Who do you think you are?
Dialog's also a character we can use in this one. Good. Dialog is incredible. I like Dialog. And obviously we've got... I need to remember to keep pressing L1 square for the actual... the main reason we're here is to use the potions. I keep forgetting to press the button and use them. Delay as well as him. This is the last round for this one anyway. I think we've done a good job so far though.
Let's nip that in the bud.
There's so much action. I am keeping an eye on chat as well. It's just I'm just going to be not trying to die really. Big guy down. We're kind of on par with our other points, to be fair, as well, it seems. So we've been getting just over 3,000. We missed out on the final reward. But we do tend to get a decent level of rewards. Obviously, the 1,000 needed for Primogems is simple. It's quite good to get as many rewards as we can. We are missing out on the top rewards because we need 4,000 for them.
Let's nip that in the bud.
This might actually be our highest scoring round. No, we got 3,800 on our first go, I think. So I don't think it's going to be our highest scoring round. 2 seconds left. It's going to be just under our highest scoring first round. Point stack, yeah. I know, we only do 1,000 per round, exactly. You can't exit out of the challenge though, can you? So 1,000 is all we need and we're smashing it easily. We've got one more to do and then that event should be finished for us. Thanks for the like, that was much appreciated. We've been trying to do the events all stream. We got stuck in a loop quest where the same day we played over and over. We finally managed to finish it after a couple of hours. So we've got to try and get these events done. They run out in 3 days time. So these events, we're going to miss out on the Primogems if we're not careful. That's why we're doing these now. This is the last one of this event we need to do. Thank you for the like, that was much appreciated. So we're going to do normal attack damage and charged attack damage. This is going to be different, this one. So what have we got? We've got Pyro, we've got Geo, and we've got Hydro as our characters. And these are characters given to us for these as well. So it is very hectic fights. So far I've done okay with it. And to see the moves of characters we've not used yet is actually really good.
Who wants some of this? Let's roll.
Yeah, it's always nice to see characters we've not had a chance to use ourselves. And yeah, I might be using some of the moves wrong. I might not be timing them correctly. But it's working. As long as we get 1,000, we're all good.
Oni coming through.
Just need to keep remembering to press the potion thing.
Attaboy! Can't catch me.
The shields are causing us an issue, I think, more than anything else there. That one down.
Observe.
Yeah, it's that shield's getting in our way. And some of the characters are incredible. It's quite nice to see them. As I say, we haven't got some of these characters yet, so it's quite nice to be able to use them in this way, really.
Invisible evidence. Motion to compel.
Mind the deluge.
Kamisato Aita, I think that character's incredible, the way that they fight. I use charge attacks more, Nitto. Okay. Yeah, I've not been holding the buttons down, I'm just pressing them all, to be fair.
Let's roll.
2 seconds left though. We're just short of the minimum, but that's that round done. There's 2 more rounds left. And as long as we score 1,000 points in the next, in total over the next 2 rounds, which are about 100 less, we've done this. So this time we're doing normal attack damage, elemental skills. What do we got? We've got Hydro, Pyro, Geo, and a Nemo. That's a very mixed party this time. Let's see how this works. Yeah, it's all about holding its charge attacks, isn't it? That's one thing I am forgetting to do.
Adept beckon. Be still.
So I do need to remember to do that more. Sucrose we've got on our team. We've got her, we haven't used her a lot, but we have got her.
Hypostasis emulation.
And I do like Sucrose. So we've already got the 1,000 points needed. So that is already done. Now we just got to finish off this round and one more. And that Prima Gem's in the bag. I will say this is probably one of the easier events to get the rewards quickly and easily compared to some of the events we've had. What will we this time? Sucrose vacuum. I do like Sucrose. As a character, I think she's really good.
Time for retribution. Kamisato up. Suyu.
So you can play, yeah, so it's the playing characters you don't have. You get to see a different type of character, don't you? So we've definitely got the points we needed for the Prima Gems, so that's a good one.
Enhanced Animal Module 75. Your grand finale. Flags up. Observe.
Our best score in one round was over the course of 3 rounds is 1,800. We haven't got close to that since, to be fair. There we go, that round complete. We've got one more round to do, and then we're done with this event. Thanks for the like, Widows, much appreciated. So that wasn't a these rounds aren't difficult, especially if you use the characters they give you, to be fair. They are very simple to do. So this time we've got Hydro, Nemo, Geo, and Electro. I need to remember to actually do charge attacks. It's something I'm not doing. I need to try and do that more. Even though power level on the event is lower than when you build them. Yeah, they're only level 80, aren't they? And also, we don't know, obviously, artifacts and stuff. We know that affects things massively.
Lightning terrified.
Evil conquering.
And we have Zhao in. We know how good Zhao is as well, in any situation. The only downside to Zhao is obviously he can't take a hit. We know how good he is.
Worthless. Here. Useless. Lament.
He charged straight back up as well. That's incredible.
Worthless.
I think we may get our best score yet, because Zhao is already smashing it.
Disappear.
Yeah, Zhao might give us our best score. We know how good he is anyway. We have him on our team, to be fair, so we do know how good he is.
Where do you think you're going? Worthless. Another Lament.
There's no point changing character at this point. Zhao is smashing it.
Prepare to die.
He is running out of health though, as always happens with Zhao, to be fair. He got hit there. Where's he gone? We beat our best score so far.
Conquering! Worthless!
Right, this guy might be a little bit harder.
Another test
I think we only need 1 or 2 down. We've got the max rewards this final level. I said Zhao would do a best score ever for us, and I think he's just done it. No, you see, it actually half Bill Zhao, yeah. And even that was incredible, though. I can't, we're not doing bosses, Dennis, because that's an event that's still got plenty of time. The next event we need to do is a different one. So this should be tablets done. So we can collect our 90 Prima Gems. We've got half an hour to do one whole event. Hopefully we've got enough time. That's all our Prima Gems and all the rewards gained. So that is test analytics done. Now, the event we need to think about next is phase trials. This again is only 3 days. The event Grave and Innocence, we've got 5 days. So we will have another stream that will include that, and that's the one with the bosses. The phase trials we need to focus on now, because we've only got half an hour to do this. I'm hoping we have enough time. Let's see where we need to go to for this one. If it's too long, we're not going to get much from it. But yeah, I'm hoping we can get enough rewards from this. We'll check Prima Gems though before we go anywhere. We've got login rewards to do. It's this one. There we go. We've increased the battle pass by 2 levels. We don't worry too much about battle pass because we don't pay for it. We don't get a massive amount from it. Prima Gems, we started the day with just under 200. We're now on 708. And we need 1,600 for 10 wishes. So we're 900 away. We're definitely not going to get it today. But I don't think it'll be too long before we can do another 10 wishes pretty soon. Thanks for the like, followers. Much appreciated. So this is the event we're doing. Phase Trials is the next one. We've got to go and find this guy. We are rushing these a little bit. Because we lost so much time today trying to do the quest we'd started last stream. It's kind of cost us quite a bit of time. So we're now trying to make up for that to still try and finish these events today. Don't know what this one involves. We've got to speak to the researcher and see what he wants us to do. Hopefully it's as simple as the previous one with easy Prima Gems. That's my plan. But we shall see. But with half an hour left, I don't think we're going to get too much of this event done, to be honest. It depends how long it is. Okay, my academic career has been sunk before it could even start. A scholar? Why bother being a scholar? If I'd learned to draw in the academia and become an illustrator, I would have ended up here. You know, when we first heard that there was an academia researcher in Port Ormos who groans all day, Paimon thought it was some kind of strange tale. But hey, guess is real. Hey, groaning academia researcher. Thanks for the like, much appreciated whoever that was. What? Groaning academia researcher? Are you talking about me? If we'd met in the past, we'd debate the veracity of such a slanderous title. But now, forget it. Go back to where you came from, little one. Don't disturb a young man mired adrift without a future. People like me should just shrivel like a silent mushroom in the dark corner of the forest. At least the academia resources wouldn't be wasted then. It might even be taken back to some special mushroom sample to be dissected by some real scholar. He's feeling sorry for himself, isn't he? Jamie the mushroom sample. Wouldn't it be funny if that's how I wound up being remembered by history? Jamie? Oh, so that's your name. Jamie? Yeah, what about it, little one? The name's Paimon, not little one. I'm Traveller. Right, noted. So how may I help you? Well, we just heard about the rumours of groaning academia research in Port Ormos and wanted to know what was going on. What's going on, you say? Well, have you heard of this thing that happens for us researchers called publishing our research? Publishing independent research is how we prove that we're capable, self-sufficient scholars. That's how we graduate from under our mentors' tutelage and enter the academic world, where we can then gain renown. That way we can travel to places and to that in the name of collecting research material with research grants sufficient to cover even fine food and drink. Fine food and drink? Say, you wouldn't mind elaborating on that, would you? I was just saying, in truth, I dream of doing great things in the academic world. Good food, travelling, fame, things like these are just side benefits. I wouldn't reject them, of course, but either way, we're getting off topic. Anyway, I'm stuck at the publisher research part. The courses at academia have a tight schedule already, and I have to get my thesis proposal passed in time. My proposal been rejected twice. The edibleness of mushrooms on the back of shroom balls was the first one. I actually thought that one was pretty good. But it certainly sounds like a good subject, one that warrants a couple hundred experiments for sure. I know, right? But my mentor just said, is this even worth looking into? And refused my request. Absolutely ridiculous. Second time I applied to research the ecological environment and the aquaculture of floating hydrofungi. It got rejected again by my mentor, who called the topic too unambitious. Is this event super easy? We might just manage to get it done then. The deadline for submitting the thesis proposal was drawing near, so I wrote up a very ambitious proposal in a fit of pique. You know, as a way of saying, you old man, how dare you call me unambitious. Oh, it's similar to the last one. Perfect. Means we should get the Prima Gems pretty quickly then. I was worried we wouldn't have time to finish it because we lost so much time earlier on today. I didn't think that my mentor would let it pass or that it would get praised in the academia, but there was no way back from there, so my report became what? 7 parts. We've got about half an hour. Is that long enough, do you reckon? A study on the defense deficiencies of biological structures in response to hostile stressors. Nope, Paimon doesn't know what you're talking about. Doesn't sound delicious or interesting either. The research topic of study should ideally be a bit obscure. To put it in simple terms, creatures in combat will more or less reveal some weakness in their defense. Some weak spots which should have been well protected will end up exposed when they make certain movements, and those are the weaknesses I'm collecting from my research. It's still kind of hard to understand, but it sounds awesome. Well, being awesome doesn't help you fight monsters or take pictures of research materials. I'm just a fragile researcher. This subject is way too dangerous for me. How am I supposed to finish this whole thing? And with an unfinished thesis, I won't be able to graduate. Fighting monsters, hey? Whatever. Let's just do it. I might get heavily injured, but maybe my mentor might take pity on me and grant a pass this poor student. Please don't do that. But my thesis proposal already been submitted. There's no time to switch topics. What can I do? I was too impulsive for my own good. Some researcher I am. I should just go feed myself to the Rishbalun tiger. Wait, no, that might hurt. Maybe I should drown myself in the river near Vimara village instead. The water's cool and clean there. Oh, poor guy. It's partially his fault for ending up like this, but still. Let's just help him, shall we? Well, now that you've said this much. Really? But it's a very dangerous job. No worries, we're pretty good at fighting monsters. Ah, thank you. Doesn't mean I can finish my thesis now. I'd even sell myself to you if you could help me do that. You totally don't have to, and we don't want to buy you anyway. Sorry, apologies for my lack of composure. How about this then? Let's go to the testing ground I've prepared. Right, testing ground. Hopefully this is all we have to do. Paimon didn't realise that you walked all this way here. There's no other way round, I fear. This is too far from Port Ormos. Well, this is about my test subjects after all, you know. My mentor wanted me to observe every living being into that. An impossible task, I tell you. 3 minutes each. Oh, we should be able to do it then. I think I'm close, to be fair. Yeah, we should have plenty of time to get this done then. That's the Prima Gems done. So that's why I started researching creatures to Sumeru and Liyue. By the way, please hold this. It's a special potion for my research that works within the testing grounds. It's called the Phase Potion and was formulated by my seniors at Amerta. It's expensive and complicated to make, so I've only managed to make a few. Bear with me a second. I've got a call coming in from the insurance. Bear with me. Hi, sorry about that. It was, I wouldn't say good news or bad news. It was basically the insurance just saying that the other third-party insurance wants me to have a telephone consultation with their expert as a second opinion on the expert my insurance have used. And they needed to agree to it. I don't know when it is yet. But yeah, it's just frustrating. Any phone call, you kind of hope it's news, and it's just when it's not, it's just horrendous. But apologies for having to pause the stream. It's annoying, I know, but I can't not answer the phone if the insurance rings, unfortunately. Right, I'm guessing the sound is okay. I always worry whenever I mute my headphones whether the sound's still okay or not. It does worry me because we've had issues before, but it's all good. Okay, sounds okay. Right, let's get this event done. We've lost some time because of that. Apologies again. Here's how it works. You will subjectively feel that time will slow down in a very extreme manner after taking the phase potion. It will feel like one moment is eternal. This way you can do more detailed photography and observations. Wait a moment, can you just do that yourself? Yeah, a second opinion for a second opinion, basically. It's just one thing after another. You think you're getting somewhere. It's like the injections that we thought we was having in October have now turned into a consultation to see if we need the injections. It doesn't matter that 2 other experts or 3 other experts have already said, yes, he needs these injections in the spine. We've got to go and see someone else for another opinion about it. And it's just like, I don't need to keep having all these opinions. They just need to do something. I don't care what it is, just something at this point. It's not that simple. As I said, you will subjectively feel time slowing down, but your body may not be able to keep up if you aren't agile enough. For example, if you quaff a phase potion as the Spino crocodile pounces on you, but you aren't agile enough to dodge its lunging attack, and you will see how its claws are ever so close to your face, yet your body just won't move out of the way. Why can't I move my body? You may think to yourself, but it will be of no use. The paws will still stay so close to you, you can even see the dirty water and mud stains on it. Yikes. So don't underestimate your opponents just because you feel that time is moving slowly. The fate of my research is in your hands. Okay. I don't know how many points we need to achieve, but we'll try and do what we can. Defeating opponents in combat will grant phase tinctures that will accumulate up to a certain point where they can be used to enter time dilation mode. You accumulate up to 3 uses of the phase potion at any one time. After using the phase potion into time dilation mode, you can use your viewfinder to capture your opponent's weaknesses and use Super Sense skill, and you've captured over 8 such weaknesses. You can still unleash buffed Super Sense skill. So we've got to take pictures or view them to see their weaknesses during this. Different opponents have a different number of weaknesses on them. Some opponents have gold and critical weaknesses. Buffs you will get from spotting the weaknesses are equivalent to that which you will get from spotting too. If you exit time dilation without spotting weaknesses, you will not use up any phase potions. You only need to use the potion of 7 enemies. Right, okay. That sounds a lot more confusing than it probably needs to be. Yeah. We know we need some more quests. We are going to have another stream before the boss event finishes. So I think we'll be okay for it. Oh, wow. Okay. So we need to try and do this as quickly as possible and hope we get the right amount of points. So I need to use the potion. Potion and then the viewfinder, isn't it? So time dilation mode. Capture weaknesses. Oh, I missed one. Oh, I'm gonna wait. Can't use. Why can't I use it yet? Captured 8 weaknesses according to that.
Let me weave you a verse. No, my sword.
Obviously, I don't know what points we need until we look after this first one.
Rain outlines your fate.
Just like we heard.
I haven't got a phase potion to use at the minute either.
Allow me.
Right, we can now use phase potion. Okay, so we can take a photo now and capture weaknesses, I think, there. There we go, we got the 10 that time. So we've caught 18 so far. So I'm just waiting for it to recharge before we can use it again. You don't need points of Prima Gems. Oh, okay. We don't need points for Prima Gems. That's interesting.
Witness the power of Guhua. Know my sword.
Right, we can now take picture again. I kind of need more enemies, don't I, really, for the picture to get the best result? If we quickly take these guys out. It's our last one anyway. You only get 3 pictures, don't you, by the looks of that?
Outlines your fate.
So if we get these ones down, we should have a whole new group appear, which will give us the best point score, I think. Right, where are my enemies? There, okay. Far enough away. Oh, I can't get them all in. Can I get them all in one picture? I think I can, just about. There we go. Enemy reinforcements incoming. There's a load more. Super Sense skill unlocked. Recharged again. I think I can just about get them all in one picture. There we go. Smashing it now. Absolutely smashing it now. I think we've run out now though. Yeah, no more pictures now. 30 seconds though. We've got 54 weaknesses captured.
Let me weave you a verse.
Oh, we can now capture more. Hang on. We can capture more now. Yeah, we've 63 weak points captured so far. We're absolutely smashing it. There we go, challenge complete. 63 weaknesses captured. Now we can have a look at the event and see what it was. But yeah, as Simba said, we don't actually need them for the Prima Gem, so we should have done okay there. Phase trials, event details. Here we go. So we need to spot 7 weaknesses in one go with 60 Prima Gems. Obtain a score of 1500 and spot 30 weaknesses in one challenge. This is actually giving us decent rewards there. Wow. Okay. Is it 60 each time? Oh, wow. Okay. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36. 420 Prima Gems in total from this. That's massive. We've got about 10 minutes to try and get all of these done. We may overrun a little bit. I can't overrun much. My appointment's at 12:15. So we can't overrun too long. But I want to get all these done because we're not going to have another chance to do these otherwise. So let's go and do the next one. And see if we can get all these Prima Gems done. That's a massive amount of Prima Gems. That's going to get us very close to doing another 10 wishes very soon. We know a little bit more of how to do this now as well. Whereas the first time we didn't. But we can capture weaknesses. There we go. You said it before. Sorry, I didn't see you said it before.
Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now.
Right, lay down. Can't take a new picture yet though. We haven't got. Yeah, we haven't got the thing to take a picture yet.
Animal hypostasis emulation. Animal test 6308.
Right, now we can take a picture. Frozen though, hang on. We can take a picture now. There we go. Smashed it again there. Good picture, good picture.
Enhanced animal modules. Stand clear. Wings of darkness. Come, sever night from.
Here comes the catch.
From the usual 30 Prima for 60, it's a massive amount up, isn't it?
Gotcha.
Right, we have got enough for a picture now. We've got to wait till there's more enemies here, ideally, I think. That might just be enough. I can't get them all in one picture. Oh, that's annoying. I can't actually get... Can I zoom out any further? I can. There we go. I didn't realise you could zoom in and out like that. That would help. Oh, I missed one. That's annoying.
Busted. Take it easy.
Animal hypostasis simulation.
Have we then taken care of though? Right, enemy reinforcements. Can't take a picture yet though.
Absorption test. Covenants of the deep. A brash maneuver. Hold the line.
Right, we can take a picture now. And now I know I can zoom out. That does make a difference. There we go. That's them all dealt with. Oh, not nearly. I thought they were all out then, but not quite.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Game's up. Fun is over.
But we've definitely got enough. We've got 44. We haven't got the score that we got last time though for the max reward. We've got the Prima Gems in the bag though.
Quietly now.
The Prima Gems are done, but we haven't got the score we require. Let's get the picture right so we get all of them. Only 7 that time. Not quite enough.
About to get dicey. Gotcha.
Enhanced animal module 75. Yeah.
Okay, 18 seconds. We haven't got time for another picture. Zoom out. We might be able to get... We won't get them all in this time. I think we've got enough for the max rewards now as well, to be fair.
Don't break my glasses. Torrent, bring refuge. Rest and rebuild.
Okay, that's that one done. You aren't used to new teams and new characters, that's why the score is low. Yeah, I don't know how to get them to all work together as well as they probably could have done, to be fair. Thanks for the like, much appreciated, whatever that was. Okay, I'm rapidly running out of time for this morning. We'll look at all the rewards once we've done them all, because I've got to try and rush through these if we're going to get them done before we run out of time today. Or before the event ends as well. Like I say, I've got to start getting ready by 10 past 12 latest. Right, look, next one. But yeah, I don't know how to combine all the moves on the new teams. I think that's the issue, isn't it?
Welcome.
Okay, that should be all of those in one, hopefully.
One with my blade.
Fate is upon you.
Take that!
Right, enemy reinforcements.
As one with wind and cloud. Time to go.
Yeah, one more person out gives us...
One with nature.
Yeah, one more person out will give us the picture again, I think. It is down to how many enemies you kill to when you get another picture. So if we're now there, that should be enough to all of them. Use Zhao the score. Oh yeah, the Zhao event was significantly high because I knew how to use him. It does make a massive difference, doesn't it? Yeah, when you know how to use a character, it makes a massive difference. Right, I think we need to take one out again here, and that will give us the picture again.
Decided by destiny.
Spirit blade. Attack.
Yeah, we've got the picture now fully charged. I don't think I'm going to get all of these in one. I might do actually.
But how?
No more tricks up your sleeve.
From whence you came.
We're doing okay. We've got 830 this time, a minute left.
As one with wind and cloud.
Right, we've got now got the opportunity for another picture. I need to get far enough away to be able to see everyone in one.
Time to go.
Right, not quite enough for another picture yet.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
But yeah, it's not knowing how to use the characters, isn't it? I think that's the issue. Obviously, the more you use them, the easier it becomes.
Diana, special! Think you can bully me?
Right, I've got enough for a picture. Pull them out.
As one with wind and cloud.
Actually got enough for another picture immediately. I need a good angle though, really, to get them all in. I think we're doing well though. I pinged everyone in case someone didn't see stream. Yeah, I wouldn't use the everyone. I hate using the everyone app because it annoys people. So yeah, avoid using everyone if you can in Discord. People don't like it. I think with a certain character playing perfectly. Yeah, that's true. I might, yeah, we might click for a certain character. 2,000 points that time. Okay. How am I going to get all these done? It's a massive load of Primogems that I do not want to not get. We've done three of the 7. We'll do one more, and I may have to do these away from stream just to get them finished later. I think that's my only way of guaranteeing we get all the Primogems. But it won't be for a while. It's 12 o'clock now. I've got 15 minutes to a meeting. I need to get ready at 10 past latest. Sasif, good morning. How are you? Or good afternoon now, in fact. How are you? Okay, that's all of those in one. Works pretty well. Haven't got enough for the next picture though.
Blood of frost. Beg for mercy.
Official's move's a bit of a weird one, I find.
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
It's the flying bit of that move that I'm just really unsure of. Right, are we far enough away to do this? I think so. There we go. So most of those taken care of.
Midnight Phantasmagoria. Insubordinate, everybody, stand back. Get out of here.
Obviously, we know how to use Bennett. We use Bennett on our team, so that's one we do know.
Eye for an eye.
Yeah, Bennett's a character we use anyway, so we kind of know how he works, to be fair. I think in some ways, I've been using the pictures the minute they're available. I'm wondering if we need to save that a little bit.
Get out of here. Blood of frost.
I might have time tomorrow afternoon to really finish this event off, maybe, because we've got 3 days. It's only, we're just going to run out of time for this morning. So I may be able to finish this event tomorrow afternoon, after tomorrow morning's Ghost of Tsushima stream, to be fair. That might be the ideal time to try and get this finished.
Vengeance will be mine.
I just don't want to lose, it's a massive amount of Primogems that I don't want to lose, if we can avoid it. Well, we didn't get as many that time, did we?
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Don't get frostbite. Freeze.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
We've got enough for another picture now. I don't think there's enough enemies to get them all. I think there is.
Rack and ruin. Flood of frost.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Going in.
We can use Benny to help us heal as well, to be fair.
Adventure time.
I don't think there's enough to do them all here. There might be, actually. I know with knee lost Fischl there.
Should you fall?
37 seconds left. We're doing okay.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
But yeah, I'm not too sure of Fischl's move there. It's a weird one.
Everybody stand back. Get out of here. Off we go. Beg for mercy.
18 seconds. I haven't got a massive score, but it's not too bad for this one. $2,054. I think that's not too bad, to be fair.
Vengeance will be mine. I condemn you.
There we go. That's that one done. Right, I am massively out of time, I'm afraid, for today. What I'll have to do is tomorrow after the Ghost of Tsushima stream, I'm going to try and get those finished. We've still got a few more of those we need to do. I'll quickly collect the rewards we have managed to get. So we've managed to get all 3 rewards for the second one. And we got all 3 rewards for the third one. And we got all 3 rewards for the fourth one. So there's 3 more to do. So what we'll do is what I'll do out of stream tomorrow afternoon after Ghost of Tsushima. I'll try and get the 3 done. How long we got left on this one? 3 days, 15 hours. So I've got the weekend to try and get this done, to be fair. I don't want to miss out on 180 Prima Gems. We can avoid it. Ravinda, good morning. How are you? Good afternoon, I should say. She transforms into Oz the bird and deals electro damage to the enemies near her. Ah, is that how it works? I knew she transformed, but I couldn't see what kind of damage it was doing. There's 180 Prima Gems still to get from that event. We've got 948 in the bank. So we need 650, and we'll get 180 from that. So we're going to be very close to 10 wishes. The next event will be long. Well, we've still got more of Grave and Innocence to do. We've done some of it. So the picture taking, we've done a lot of that already. We still need to finish off that animal behaviour. We've done a lot of it. Obviously, we've got the bosses to do. That's Prima Gems as well. And then we've got the challenges we've not even looked at. That's Prima Gems. So in theory, with this event alone, we may even get the Prima Gems needed to do 10 wishes in the next stream. That's kind of my thinking. It does look like we're going to be very close to it in the next stream, I would have said. But unfortunately, I can't extend any more than we already have. We've got 25 Prima Gems here, actually. So yeah, the next Genshin Impact stream, we should have 10 wishes. What we're going to do it on, I don't know. But we will have 10 wishes. And we all know we're getting enough Prima Gems for 10 wishes as well in the next couple of weeks, a week or so. That's something big. Thank you for the like with us, much appreciated. 10 pulls on the banner. I don't know. You're going to have to let me know the answer to that one, Simmer, because I'm not sure, to be fair. So yeah, let me know the answer to that one, because I'm not entirely sure. Right, unfortunately, I have to finish this quickly because I have to get going to get ready. Thank you all very much for today. It's been incredible. As always, thank you for the likes, the comments, the view, and conversation. Yeah, we've already got Ganyu, so yeah, maybe we saved them for the next banner. And also with the Prima Gems coming up for free as well from the 28th of September, I think the email said. That's 20 wishes in one on whatever banner's next. So maybe we wait them. That may be the best option, to be fair. But as always, you guys have been incredible. Thank you for everything today. It's gone really, really well. Again, our subscribers have gone through the roof. We're at 788. We're 12 away from 800 subscribers. So thank you all very much to everyone that's new. We are back this evening with Assassin's Creed Chronicles as we continue the Russian storyline. in the final part of the trilogy. That is this evening. And tomorrow morning we are back with Ghost of Tsushima as we continue the story, which I think we're getting quite close to the end. So thank you all very much. We'll hopefully see some of you this evening for Assassin's Creed Chronicles, if not tomorrow morning for Ghost of Tsushima. Other than that, have a good weekend if we don't see you, and we'll see you all soon. Thank you all for watching. Bye bye.